Hello, everyone, and welcome to Maistri and Anord. As you can tell, I'm not one of your usual DMs. Far less better looking than the other three usually do. It's fine, though. I'm Ryan. I was asked very nicely to do a vampire one-shot over here on this lovely channel that I absolutely love being a part of. And how could I say no to that? So we are going to have a little bit of vampire fun tonight, and I brought some of my favorite people with me. Uh, and as somebody else likes to say, I'm done talking now, so I'm going to give it to somebody else. Bonnie, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bonnie, or Crocheting Guinea Pig, on the Clock app or wherever you want to find me on social media. Tonight, I am playing Melody Lyric Nash. And over to Thomas.
That's me. Hello. I'm Mazrix, or James, if you're boring. And other than that, tonight I'll be playing Thomas Burns, another vampire, because that's the game that we're playing. I'm also one of those creators that was mentioned, and I will repeat myself, which may not have been heard, Ryan. Definitely not less attractive, sir. There's a reason you have that chair. We all follow willingly. Now, that's but I will happily be playing my second ever Vampire the Masquerade game. So I'm very excited to be back in the chair and learn more about this game. And hopefully I won't die this time. But otherwise, you can come back over to Maistri North channel and see me sometimes run Dungeons & Dragons. The new version, mostly, that is called the Trials of Silver. It runs pretty much every other week. Sometimes we have to miss it because life happens. But other than that, I'm going to throw it to Dylan.
Yes. Hello, I'm Johnny. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. I am also playing a vampire because we are playing vampire. You could find me here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. And then take it away, Kite.
Hello, my name is Kite Wings, or Alex for peasants. I will be playing Charles, or Charles, as he will call himself, because he is French. And this is my second time streaming a game with these lovely folks, or anyone for that matter. I am happy to join you all.
And we are absolutely lovely having you here. English is a great language. I can't make it. But yes, typically you can find me over here in a different chair playing a vampire as well. I might have conned Megs into that. But
Might have.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. And then spammed her inbox with all the books.
She has read. She has read them all.
She burned through them in like 3 days. I was like, "Are you okay?"
God.
Honestly, I think it was like dawn. I woke up and coffee wasn't even a hint of air just below her nostrils before her nose was in the book. And I came home at 1 a.m., nose still in the book. I was like, are you good? And she was like, this is book 2.
I need that clip. But anyway, our scene sets with the dying of the light in Fayetteville, North Carolina, just outside one very well-known military base. I believe it's now called Camp Liberty. I'm personally going to say, as a former resident of that location, fuck that. It is Fort Bragg. But as all of our lovely kindred awaken for the night, not worrying about rouses for this, we'll take care of that later. They're going to need it. They are all summoned by the one sheriff, one Lorena Vega, the Nosferatu sheriff of the Ville, summoning them to the courtroom of Elysium. Now, Lorena is a all business, no nonsense kind of individual who, I believe the term is, gives off dommy mommy energy. and thus has kind of earned a reputation for herself. She is more than happy to take care of things and clean up messes when the need arises. So when she calls on people, it's usually something that she needs actual help with. And we are now paying the cat tax. Everyone say hello, Mally.
Hey,
I
Maddie.
Hey, Mally.
She hates life right now. She got caught laying on the Xbox when she's not supposed to.
Ooh, hey,
Aw.
turn mine on and off. It's annoying.
She
the
does it with her
Xbox
tail all
is
the
nice
time.
and warm though.
It is.
Mm,
Like 2 in the
mhm.
morning, you hear the little doo-doo-doo because her tail just brushed across the sensor for it.
Hey, Ryan. We have that 18 plus tag up, right?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this then.
I didn't change anything from how you guys usually have it. And I think you guys keep it up all the time anyway.
People can assume.
Yeah. It's coffee.
Yes. It is liquid in a canister.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That was not funny, but apparently it is.
It's I don't know the way that I said it. But I
Maybe,
appreciate.
maybe.
But anyway, as each of your undying eyes open that evening to find a summons on whatever haven you call home, you can kind of take that scene and run with it to just see how you kind of process being asked to come in by Lorena. Somebody talk.
So
I feel like
no, go. Please go ahead.
I feel like Lyric would have barely had time to read the summons before Scout, her little fennec box, snatched it and started shredding it.
How did we receive our summons? Was it audio, text?
It is a written letter, but yours, Charles, they know you. They've seen you. They've met you.
Okay.
It's a drawing of your house with a dude with a smiley face,
Okay.
and then it's all circled, and then draws an arrow to a building that kind of resembles Elysium.
Good enough for him. Yeah.
Yep, no, crayon it is.
Yeah. Charles is gonna fold it up. Well, put it in his coat. Ready
As
to
with
go.
as with most times, Thomas would like to make an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does, you watch this 6 foot tall, copper haired, sleek, straight back, tied in this like pinstripe ponytail, nicely bristled copper goatee on the straight lined pale jaw, and these brilliant, shining green eyes walk through, adorned floral vest, sort of a muted gray over a brown unbuttoned dress shirt, very nicely slack pants, pressed brown leather boots, and he walks in with a pair of headphones just angling on his collar, and he is blaring the most obnoxious elevator music you've ever heard in your life. Just volume 10 out of 10 from this headset. And as he walks in, he looks around, surveys the room, pauses it, and goes, I guess it's time to behave, isn't it? And then, like, walks over into a corner to survey what's going on.
Dylan getting the letter is just like, oh, great. This again. This didn't go well the last time. She asked me to help her do something. It's probably not going to go well this time, but now I have to go because she sent me a formal letter. So, yeah. Didn't go over well the last time I didn't show up either. So he will get dressed because I imagine he is just chilling at his haven or at the church. And he'll get a little dressed up. He'll get a little dressed up for the occasion, not knowing exactly what it is they're going to do at all. So he is displeased that he might get himself maimed again, but hey, what is on life, right? Maybe he'll get to deal with that ghost. Who knows?
We'll see. We'll see what's in store. But as each of you enter the underground lair where Prince Camden keeps himself, he's not there. Only Lorena with her very scarred neck leading down under her clothing. No one's really sure if it's from her mortal years or if it's a burden of her bloodline. But there is another form in the room. And you only get one side of the profile. A young man, probably in his late 20s, maybe early 30s at most. Black button-up shirt, sleeves rolled to the elbow, a red vest over top of it, just leaning into the wall in silence. But it's Lorena that speaks first. Good evening, kindred. I'm sure you're all very curious as to what I've asked you here for. We have a slight problem that I need cleaned up.
I didn't do it.
And no, this time you didn't. It's a nice change of pace. And exactly what that is, well, sir, if you could show them. The man nods, pulls out some kind of remote, hits a button. And next to him, one of those projector screen comes down along the wall. And a projector clicks on the roof, casting an image onto it. It's a grainy, obviously being sent from a VHS kind of tape, taken from a rooftop. And what it depicts is somebody feeding and then letting the body fall to the ground. And then, do any of you have Oblivion?
Nope.
Yeah, actually, I have 2 dots.
What is your first dot power, Dylan?
The binding fetter.
Right, so you don't have this, but you are familiar with it given your bloodline. They
Uh-huh.
perform ashes to ashes to destroy the body.
Oh, fucking hell.
And as they turn to kind of survey the alley around them, Thomas, you recognize this person. It is your primogen, Anders Greaves, head of Clan Toreador for the city. And then there's some static, and the footage changes to a face. Seems to be wearing some kind of face covering. It's hard to tell. The lighting's very dim, very dark. Kind of like in those interviews where they want to keep the witness from being identified. But then a voice, obviously somehow modulated through some kind of equipment, speaks. Deliver the primogen to the corner of Yadkin and Skybow in 48 hours, or this video goes viral. And then the video ends. As the video ends, the man in the vest turns. Now you can see that the left side of his face has been deformed, but not seemingly by natural means. Anybody that has crossed paths with the Zamisi would recognize the after effects. And he's like, well, there you are, your sheriff. I've done what I can with the footage. It's my pleasure to be of service to another court, but if y'all not be needing me, I'll be on my way. Lorena kind of nods. Thank you, Mr. Terry. That is all we will be needing. And the man
I-
departs.
You
As Mr. Terry is leaving, I try to catch his eye.
You'd probably catch it.
Don't leave just yet.
Why not, little rosebud?
Well, I can't have somebody as fascinating as you walk out of a room without making sure that I can contact you later.
Pulls a card out of his vest pocket. Shimmers in the light, trimmed in gold, and kind of flicks it towards you with 2 fingers extended.
I snatch it out of the air with 2 fingers and pull it right against my jaw.
Now, for one of your stature, it's only business. I learned my lesson messing around with the Toreador long ago down south.
Look, if you haven't already learned, the video that you procured shows that I may be nothing but trouble. Like father, like son, so to speak.
Typical. But I'll be moving on now.
Have a good day, Mr. Terry.
You as well, Mr. Burns. And it strikes you odd that you've never met this man, but he somehow knows your name.
I'm known.
He has. Some other players may know a thing about that man.
Mm-hmm.
He's always 1 foot ahead.
You can assume that if the prince knows about you, 14 other vampires know about you.
This man is if you've ever been on a camera or touched a computer, he knows you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an insight check with about what Thomas said about father like son?
Sure.
Because now that got Dylan curious. Is it what? Do you want me to roll wits or intelligence?
Wits.
Two.
He might have some ties to the Primogen. Obviously not his direct child, but maybe once, twice removed.
Dylan just rolls his eyes and starts walking out the door because he was at Elysium and he didn't bring his stabbies and he might need them. So he's gonna look at the 3 of them. Do we want to set up a rendezvous point? Because I got to go back to my house and get some things. I was not prepared to go on a manhunt.
I got some steaks in the back of my truck. If you want some other things. It looks like camping gear because I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And it's fucking, how you say, got to be prepared.
Dylan just nods.
This man's my new favorite. Some form of Hispanic and can't read, and I love him already.
That's French Canadian. That's the Quebecer accent from just across the border. May we?
Yeah,
I didn't talk to enough Quebecans.
Montreal.
Yeah, I could call that cold.
The normal interaction between me and a typical person from Quebec was simply 2 fingers.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I lived at the Canadian border. Like, they came down all the time. Like, get off my road. You can't drive.
Yes. In chat, and just every French Canadian insult. That is the stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I turn to Dylan and I say, We just got here and now we're leaving already. I guess can't say anything for the prince's promptness in the matter.
I mean, we're kind of in a hurry. Did you not watch the same video I watched?
That's when Lorena would speak up. It's obviously we can't give up the Primogen. I need you to find this individual and bring them in or kill them. I'm
Did it come with
giving
any
you
kind of?
the right of destruction by proxy through the prince.
Did the video come with
Alright.
like a note or anything else, or just hand over the Primogen? That was it.
Just what you saw in the video. To meet him at the corner of Yadkin and Skybo in 48 hours. With the Primogen.
And when did this come in?
Last night. So we are down to
24.
24 hours.
Was it an email or did this send like a flash drive?
She holds up a VHS tape.
Son of a bitch. Okay. That was a Bonnie must have missed that part. My bad. So virtually untraceable. Great.
Well, whoever did it was smart. But that makes this more of a pain in the ass for us.
I don't like
So
their
I'm
style.
Me either. So I'm gonna run back to my house real quick and get my things.
I could
do
go on
you
an
want-
excursion.
I just had a thought. And Lyric will kind of unzip her jacket and a little fennec box will poke its head out. I wonder if I'll
Oh,
be able to
that's-
pick up a scent.
That's a baby.
So
How cute is this fox?
very cute.
Adorable. If you had a
That's-
heart, it would skip a beat.
So
I thought that
she's-
was the only organ we had.
No, definitely not.
so she
No,
doesn't
most of
have-
your organs are intact, given how young you guys are. They're just kind of withered, decayed. Don't get a CT scan. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
so she
Also, I
kinda-
realized something real quick. Dylan looks more alive than more alive. He should have been at Humanity 8, Ryan, not Humanity 7.
Huh.
Just FYI.
So Lyric will scoop the little fennec box out. Igris, can I see the tape?
Lorena hands it over like, don't call me that.
My bad,
I'm
boss.
the sheriff, not the prince.
Brain is not wanting to brain right now, guys. Sorry. So
Is okay.
So-
Maybe Mademoiselle Sheriff will be a prince somewhere someday. She's
Yeah,
not here.
maybe.
Not right now.
So she'll put the fox on the table. I'm assuming she put the tape. So she'll put the fox on the table. See what you can find, buddy.
Sniff, 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 sniff. Let's see. And she has.
No feral whispers, just Bonfamillus.
Oh, you can't even talk to your
I
animal.
know. I hate it.
That must hurt your gangrel heart.
Shit it.
It makes some little yips, which you can only assume is it must be some kind of adorable if you could only understand it.
I am a gangrel. Maybe I can talk to it.
Yes, by all means.
I'm gonna
see.
walk over and just go, bonjour, comment ça va? And just speak French to it. I don't have any powers. I'm just speaking French to the.
Same result. It almost like it does that adorable dog thing where like tips the head to one way, tips it to the
Nope.
other,
He does
and
not
looks
speak
back
French.
at Lyric.
I cannot help.
Does it make any sense at a 45-degree angle, buddy?
Just big ol' blinks.
Okay, all right, thanks. So she'll scoop them sticking back in her jacket, where you just like the two little ears poking up over the collar, or two big ears rather. Well, I can't say we didn't try.
The fox is not French.
Mm-mm.
Perhaps you should all start at the scene of where this was taken.
There's no two.
That could be a good idea.
Ryan, what time of day is it right now?
A little bit after 9 p.m.
This is cutting into my performance hours. I was supposed to make an appearance at 11.
Yeah, buddy, you're not coming to the performance tonight.
I mean, you say that, and yet I could use my contacts to try and ask questions under the radar, sort of, as you might say. Sorry, I'm not quite familiar with how old any of you are. You're all familiar with radar, yes?
No?
Who the fuck's radar?
Oh, the youth.
I'm not that
I'm-
young. I just don't know the word you're speaking.
I'm familiar with radar.
Thank you. Basically, I have a way of talking to people, and it may not be detected by those who are looking for it, as long as I'm in my element. And being at my show would be in my element.
You'd also make a good distraction if that's the case. So that's
If any of you-
reassuring.
If any of you did need a plausible defense or location, I could say that I saw you at the show, should anybody be asking. Bonnie, I'm going to borrow your brain moment. I can't remember it. Plausible deniability? That's
Mhm.
Yes.
There you go.
in character. Plausible deniability.
Don't borrow my brain. You know where it's been.
Oh, I know exactly where it's been, Bonnie Ray.
Oh Jesus. Dylan is like
It's 18
all
plus,
for
right?
this. Dylan is all for this, but he is adamant he's not walking into this without a weapon on his person. So I'm all for what you're trying to do. However, like I said, I am not going to run this errand without something on my person to protect myself.
You know, I appreciate that, and I have a few hours at least, if before this distraction, if I'm permitted to go, but I could accompany you.
Hey, let's all go to Dylan's house and have a party.
That's not this.
No.
No. Thank you. Person I
Okay.
have never met before. First off, what is everyone's name?
I'm Lyric, and while y'all girls do utilitarian gap about American Idol, I'm gonna go check out the crime scene. She'll take off towards a motorcycle.
I'll meet you there. Yeah.
I look Dylan up and down and go, Thomas Burns.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dylan.
So I'm a tall, dark-haired guy, kind of broad. He's wearing like a denim biker jacket, but underneath he's wearing traditional plaid. He's got dirty ass cargo pants on. Like they look like they've never been washed because they haven't. And he's covered from basically chest down in chicken shit.
Somehow still an upgrade from the last character.
Yeah.
You're happy up until the covered in chicken shit line.
He
There
comes
are-
over and puts his hand out. He's wearing work gloves, also covered in chicken shit. It's dried, but he goes, my name is Charles. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Charles.
No, Charles. Nepal Charles. Charles. I am French. Charles. Not Charles.
Why do you think I have this outrageous accent?
C'est vrai?
Thomas pulls like
Charles.
a handkerchief out of his pocket and just puts it slightly over his nose as he's looking at Charles.
Charles, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He
Now
just
go
says it
away.
out loud.
Oh, it taunts you a second time.
Well, I will. Thomas, you said you had some contacts you may be able to get some information from or to cause a distraction while we're running around like a chicken with our proverbial head cut off. I think you should go do that while the three of us go look at the crime scene, perhaps. It's just an idea.
I believe it's a good idea.
All right. Well, like I said, I will meet you two at the crime scene. I'm gonna go now. And he turns and he walks out. And he's gonna run back to his haven. He probably has.
It'd probably be
So-
faster if he drove.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
out.
Okay. Just take all that aggravated
Listen,
willpower damage.
listen. Father's Day was yesterday. I didn't get any jokes in because I was offline. I'm getting them in today.
I mean, if it would be any consolation, Charles, sorry, not Charles, Thomas, like, starts jingling keys as Dylan is leaving. And he goes, "Do you need a lift?"
No, I have a car. I didn't just walk here.
Yeah, we all brought
To
our
each their
cars. It's great for the environment.
Dylan mutters under his breath, hoping Thomas or Lyric will hear this, and it's just didn't think he could drive, and walks out. Just picks
Oh,
up his
Lyric's
pace
already
a little bit.
gone.
Oh, Lyric's left already.
Yeah, like right as she
Okay.
introduced herself, she booked it. She's headed to the crime scene
Yeah.
already.
Didn't think he'd be the one to be able to drive and just leave.
Charles
All
is
right.
going to go to the scene of the crime.
Awesome. So, did anybody bother to find out what the address was to that?
Lady, before I leave, where can I direct those idiots?
912 Bragg Boulevard.
Thank you ever so much. I will remember that. And 9612 Bribe Boulevard?
912
912?
Bragg, Bragg Boulevard.
Well, don't worry, it's going to give me all of the ability to brag to them that I know the address. So
Swear to God, if we go to the actual military base, I will.
No, Bragg Boulevard does not actually go on base.
Oh,
It runs perpendicular to it and had some of my favorite establishments.
Thomas will unconventionally hurry and like just leave the door, head down to the garage, and hopefully have enough time to catch Lyric. But as I pass Charles and Dylan, I just languidly, while I'm passing them, go 912 Bragg Boulevard. Passing Dylan, it was 912 Bragg Boulevard. And then like hopefully make it down to the garage as Lyric is getting on their bikes.
I will follow
your
you.
bike?
I don't do street names.
yeah.
Right, and he, as he sees Lyric, he goes, "Oh, just before you leave, it's 912 Bragg Boulevard."
She'll give a thumbs up, grab the bike, zoom.
Ah, well, my work here is done.
Thomas just doesn't show up the rest of the one shot. Victoria.
And you know what?
Peace, I'm out.
Like, hey, guess what? I survived a vampire episode
By
It's
not getting involved.
fine.
by quitting. I gave you the address and bailed. Hey, what
My
did
job
you do
here is
last
done.
game? Had a jazz concert. That was it. That's
No,
all I did.
no.
Thomas Burns, sole survivor. This is great. I'm having
What is
fun.
that? Where is it? Where is it? Which one is it?
Which one?
Oh, there we go. Yep. All right. No, don't worry. I got a backup plan for him just in case. So, as two of you head there, Dylan, you going back to your haven to grab your stabbies, as you so call them, and Thomas off to find his crowd.
Well, I have 2 hours because it's 9 o'clock. Is it a far drive to the site?
No, not at all. 20 minutes max.
Okay, so having like Thomas has been really playing up his disinterest. He's a Toreador, right? Like he's kind of aloof. It's his thing, but he's gonna show up. Like the show has started, and normally he would have liked to be there early and kind of like be amongst the crowd, but his actual performance isn't until 11:30. So I have 2.5 hours to like show up. So I'll go with everybody to the site.
So, as three of you arrive, one behind you guys ever so slightly, maybe another extra 10 minutes. 912 Bragg Boulevard brings you squarely between two houses of, let's call them ill repute. One by the name of Secrets, decked out in pink neon lighting. The other called Sharkies. Just matching it, but a little bit shabbier with new blue neon lighting. And between them, the alleyway that you all recognize the footage having come from.
Because he saw the Primogen of the Toreador do Hakata shit. Can the Hakata use where the veil thins to check to see how thin it is? Right here?
Yeah. Go ahead and make that roll.
I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Listen, this is why I keep the wiki open.
If I open any more
Where-
tabs, my computer will crash. I'm sorry.
So
Look,
that is
I have
going
plenty
to
of
be
thoughts.
a rouse check.
Yep.
And then your intelligence plus your oblivion.
Excellent. That's a good pull for Elmo. That's right.
So,
I made this bitch able to actually do the spooky shit.
Above table.
Mhm.
Because I don't know this system at all. For one clan, especially like the prima, like the head, right? The primogen, I'm assuming is like the
Mhm.
top to top.
Yep. Think
for-
of the Primogen as like a council member that represents your clan in the council meetings.
Okay, so for them to be doing things that are intrinsic to a separate bloodline, and not like at my bloodline is actually like not normal at all.
It's not normal, but it's not rare either.
Okay, so like
Some
not impossible.
disciplines get shared between clans. Sometimes there's deals brokered like, hey, I need this. Cool. I'll do it for you if you teach me this. There are a few exceptions to that rule. Oblivion, blood sorcery, and vicissitude are all heavily guarded by their respective clans.
Okay. And what we witnessed was one of those things that was heavily guarded, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So all right, okay. Thank you. I get out of my car. A beautiful 1974-ish, maybe 76 Chevy Impala.
It's the wrong year.
Knew that was coming.
It's been restored.
The 66 is better. 67's perfect.
Correct. But I'm only a man of means, not a man of wealth. So I made do with what I could. It's a little clunky. Transmission sometimes gets mad at me, but it does what I need.
My inner Dean Winchester is screaming right now.
I call him the dude.
Oh,
And as I park the dude and get out, I take a look around at the gaudy interfering lights between the two things, and he goes, I am not loving this environment.
Charles is going to drive past, realize he drove past, and then back in. He's in an electric Ram truck with a Vespa sitting in the back bed of the truck. Uh,
What is this? What is this kindred?
he's gonna climb out. He's gonna take a pack of smokes from the dashboard and just put it in his coat, give it a pat, and whisper like, "I miss you," and come over and take a look at what's going on.
So, Dylan, as you are attuning yourself to sense and almost see the veil, I think actually with this one, you could see the veil. In this area in particular, it is probably thinner than you would expect.
And there was a kindred dropping a body, which would
Add to it.
add to it, but also there are presumably clubs that are of a various honky tonk nature, if you will.
I don't know about honky
or-
tonk, but
or
single moms
movie-
got to make a living.
Yeah, like that movie that Dolly did, If You Catch My Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Debbie, down in Dallas.
Which means that if the veil is surprisingly thin here, that's not a good thing in his mind.
No, in fact, this entire road, Bragg Boulevard, is actually well known for crime and violence.
Yep, that okay. And just
In
for
fact,
a little
as a soldier in that area, we were briefed to not spend too much time on that road because of that fact alone.
Jeez.
But
So,
that's where some of the best places were. So,
as I've stepped out of a restored vintage vehicle and definitely look like I am projecting wealth, am I attracting attention?
oh no, there are no people out and about. Anyone in this area is inside one of those two buildings.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least.
Because also, little known, it's a couple of the few places that still allow indoor smoking. So not even the smokers need to go outside for a break.
damn.
Hmm.
Also, if you will, Ryan, just a little flavor fluff to the Oblivion usage.
Yeah.
When Dylan does this, if anyone's close enough to watch his arms, where his normal vein structure would be, his vascular structure would be, it just turns inky black. And it's kind of like on both arms. And you would notice on the hand with the tree tattoo that he has, it was designed purposely to make it look like it's a part of the tattoo. And it
I
just
dig that. That's sexy. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's so he could keep one arm covered and not have to cover the other. As his veins just turn black and it feels a little colder around him. Compared to
Lyra's
Blade.
gonna like cock her head to the side. That's fucking cool.
What can I say? Been known
And-
for cool things in my life.
And the lump in the front of her jacket is trembling and growling right now.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure I didn't take a stain.
Uh-oh.
Nope, I rolled a
Don't-
4.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Is this mutilation of your body? Is this something that is visibly happening? Like, would I see it?
It's more of an aesthetic change. It would look like for Dylan, if you're watching his body language as it's happening, this is not hurting him. This is more of it is affecting aesthetically how he looks.
Well, considering I'm all about the aesthetic. Would I notice the very beautiful change that was happening to my compatriot's body?
I think unless Dylan is taking efforts to hide it,
He's not.
then it's easy enough to see that when he's doing this, whatever dark magic Hakata thing he's doing, those veins turn black.
As he is doing it, then I would approach him, and if he would let me, I would take the backs of my nails, which have been very well tailored, and I would run them ever so lightly across the skin of his forearm down to his palm. And as he's doing it, he says, "Well, the environment gives me nothing to admire, but at least my companions have a particular delight to them."
I'm sorry, I'm celibate.
Charles is gonna run up to the back of his truck and be like, I can't help much here, but I can keep people away. He's gonna pull out a big ass camping backpack. He's gonna grab a piece of bulletin board, a marker, run back, pull a blanket out from his camping thing, throw it on the ground at the entry of the alley, write on the bulletin board, need change, anything can help. Turn it around and just put it on front of him and just lay back up against the wall at the entrance of the alley.
Intentionally make yourself look like someone where the average J person's like, oh, don't make eye contact.
Yep.
Clever.
Keep people away from the alley.
You know what? That's so clever. I don't even want to make a roll for it. I'm here for that. But yeah, the veil is extremely thin, thinner than you thought it would be between two gentlemen's clubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the number 3 and a picture of chains. Because you can't write.
I probably should see if my sire's
Sure.
around.
What he thinks money looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should see if my sire's around to patch that up, lest things get really spooky really quickly.
Well, you have the location. And I'll give you this. Judging from the angle of the video, it seems like the footage was filmed from the roof of the building with the blue neon lights.
From Sharkies.
From Sharkies, my personal favorite.
I was paying attention.
Or grungier, and something about that just...
Neon blue versus neon pink too.
Well, the inside is like, am I gonna get drunk and have fun tonight? Am I gonna walk out with hepatitis from using the bathroom?
Oh.
I don't know. Dealer's
Oh.
choice.
Dealer's
Okay, no, let's
choice.
go.
Lyra's gonna go climb to the ceiling over at Sharky's. Would
Okay.
using Silence Brother Unseen Passage help, or there's not enough people out here to notice her?
I would say you don't need to use it.
Okay.
But you're gonna climb up?
Yeah.
I will need an athletics roll from that.
Okay. Dex Athletics.
Yes, please.
He is just out awkwardly looking between Thomas and the ground. Dylan is. And
I
then
don't want
he's
to look at him.
nope, not doing it. And then he sees Lyric start to scale up. Can I give an assist die and help her like
Sure.
get her
Give her a little bit of a
initially?
boost.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
be like, Dylan's tall and kind of strong. He can go whoop and throw her up a little bit.
Uppies. Uppies.
Yeah, uppies. Like straight Bruja soaring leap uppies.
All right. With 4 successes, this is a 2-story building, but it's kind of tiered to where the base is wider than the second floor is. So you're able to get up on a ledge and then scale the rest of the way up.
Slings her up there.
And from what you notice initially, there's nothing special. It's got that kind of gravel they put on top of roofs to help
Mhm.
get the water off. It's got the AC generator running. You know, it is about mid-June time frame. So it is hot in North Carolina.
She'll turn Scout loose to see what he can scavenge. She'll just look around on the roof, see if there's anything left behind or whatnot.
Scout starts to sniff around. Right about the area where you think the filmer was standing. And almost right away, it does that like cat dog thing where it gets a scent it doesn't like and doesn't hiss, but like
Okay, so she'll go over to where he's dry heaving. Is there anything obvious there, or
Nope, but he must have caught a scent.
so she'll lean over? She doesn't want to yell because she's let people know they're there, but she'll kind of wave and kind of point.
Yeah, we need to go up.
Charles, I think they're
Uppa.
gesturing to you.
Okay, either of you strong enough to lift me up there, or say a basketball?
I could give you a hand.
Okay.
And this is a reminder to our viewers that our lovely mistress, Mommy Kalik, has programmed vampire rewards into our channel's points system. So if you want to use one of those at any time tonight, please feel free.
Okay, so I have the discipline, something light as a feather, basically, and
Yes,
so
which is a celerity one.
no, it's
Protean.
protein. Yeah,
Weight
Protean.
of a feather.
protein, weight of a feather. So I'm gonna try and get one of them to chuck me up on the roof.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Launch
don't
him
have
into
any
the
like
stratosphere.
I don't have any like super bonuses to strength or anything, but I've got 3 dots in it, so
Uh,
I can try.
so when he activates weight of a feather, as soon as you pick him up, you go to like, okay, I have to like heft this guy, and there's nothing. There is no weight.
Oh, I as I go to pick you up, Charles, I go, oh, that's quite fun. Anyways, here you are, and just like barely, like the most daintily like strength, what like he like flourishes his arms in an upwards direction and brings them back down because he obviously wouldn't do anything that wasn't elegant.
That'll still need a strength and athletics check.
Okay, so between those, I have 4 dots.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to do the V/forward roll.
Pool
stuff,
is
right?
4. Yep.
Okay, so
Can
V
I help him?
roll.
How so?
I will use my leg to propel myself up and leap
Right.
as well.
Yep, we can give him an extra die for that. So Thomas, your pool goes up to 5.
Okay, so pool 5.
Yep, hunger 1.
Okay, so tab, hunger 1.
Disco, just enough not to fail. It's so yeah, Charles, you are thrown to the roof.
Okay. I am going to lean down and basically stretch my arm out and go, anyone else want to come up? Or
Dylan, Thomas.
I think Dylan's gonna do Overwatch and kind of be on the ground.
Okay.
okay. Charles is going to stand up, walk over to Lyric, and go, so why am I up here?
She'll indicate the spot where Scout. Well, she picked up Scout. She'll indicate the spot where Scout was dry heaving. He picked up something right there. Send. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over, stand in the spot, look around, and try to see if I can notice anything abnormal.
There doesn't seem to be a lot to go on.
There's
Lyric's
definitely 2
Fox
people on this
has
roof.
picked up a scent and is gagging at a certain spot on the roof. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything like maybe the gravel is disturbed, like an obvious sign that somebody stood there. But there's
Well, we
no
would have pretty much known that already,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
nothing that you didn't already know.
Dylan will motion, sort of feigning like he's doing something else with his hand, but trying to catch the 2 of their attention.
Yeah, Lyric will peek over the edge of the building.
He weak. He will be like point to his eyes, point up, and then jump a little, like a little tiny jump, like indicating, do you want me to come up there and look and see if anything's there?
Lyric will nod and make the hand motion like, come on out.
He will motion number one and then down. There doesn't need to be all of us up there at once.
Okay. And Lyric will, she'll make her way down. She'll kind of, she'll grab like a piece of junk and like put it on the spot where Scout picked up the scent. And then she'll put Scout back in the jacket and climb down.
Okay.
So I have a question because I
might have
don't
an
want to
answer.
roll because I don't want to roll Dex in athletics. Is there just like an emergency ladder to get on the roof if you needed it?
Give me an investigation.
Oh shit! Never mind. Fuck.
Can I make a roll? See if there's one I can kick down for him?
Yeah. Go for it.
How many stories is this building?
2.
2? Okay, so I can't just reach down and pull them up.
No.
What is that, a wits and investigation?
Yep. What's an investigation?
That's gonna be fun. Hang on. One time I do jack of all trades, skill spread. 2 successes.
There's most definitely an emergency ladder that you can drop down to the ground.
Yeah, she'll unlatch and kick it down for him and then climb on down. And she'll kind of do the whole Vanna White ta-da thing before she walks off.
Good job. I appreciate it. He climbs up the ladder that way.
All right. Dylan climbing up the first story, second story, onto the roof. You can obviously see where Lyric has set some kind of marker made of whatever junk she could find up there in the spot that seems to be of importance.
So I have Sense the Unseen.
Mm-hmm.
Does it trigger? Like something's
There's-
obfuscated.
There's nothing obfuscated.
Okay.
You think I'm going to leave the bad guy there? Come on.
Not the bad guy, but a clue to who the bad guy is.
No.
So Dylan, just to make sure in his slightly old Hikata age and hearing the stories of covering your own ass and being thorough, he will just gently stick his hand in the gravel and just kind of play around with it to make sure something didn't fall out that the person maybe didn't realize.
Ooh. You know, I might be able to do something with that. Give me a wits and awareness.
Do I get my heightened senses?
Sure.
Yes, that's a Jesus fuck Christ pull for Elmo. 4 or 2, 5, 6, 7. 2. Under 2. I'm going to spend another point of willpower.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
4.
cool. So as you're digging through the rocks and kind of just shuffling about, you see something small, white, like a thread. But it has not a shimmer to it, but it does reflect the light a little bit more than everything else around it.
He is going to point to Charles. Or not point. He's going to motion to Charles to come over.
All right. Charles will come over.
And tell him to make sure that if he can't react quick enough, if something triggers when he does what he's about to do, to pull him and dodge out of the way.
Okay.
And then he's going to pull up whatever it is.
I'm gonna ready to shove him off the roof if I needed to.
Instructions unclear. Shoved you off the roof.
The idea was get him the opposite direction of the edge of the roof. I don't have that kind of fortitude.
So as you
I
pull
mean, I'm
on
still
this,
down here. I can catch you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it's your suitors that are waiting.
Okay.
Now, as you pull upon this thread, you hear
Come
nothing,
to daddy.
but a spool of this thread comes undone from the rocks, as if it had fallen from someone's pocket. And
Excellent.
even to the untrained eye, this doesn't seem to be normal thread, but it has some qualities as if it was spun by hand.
He is just going to get off the roof now because he doesn't want to be up here.
Charles, like, I
gonna
can help.
hop off the side.
Dylan,
I don't weigh anything.
Dylan, not wanting to make any attention when he clunks and probably breaks his leg, hobbles back down the ladder. And if there's a way he could push it back up like he wasn't here, he would do that.
Sure. We were never here.
These are not the kindred you were looking for.
I was waiting for that.
Does anybody have
Not-
dominate?
Actually,
Just
This
Now
is
that
why
you
it's
say
always good to have a Ventrue in the party. You do not, my friend.
no, sorry. I have entrancement, which like my brain was like, yeah, it's kind of like dominating, but like, no.
Not-
way different kind of.
There's
dominate
not a
than
dot
this
of
one.
dominate in this party.
Lyrics are Ravnos. I have
That's
faith.
fine.
We'll just confuse them and get away.
She does have Fata Morgana.
Yes.
Fine.
I could
Favorite
hit
power.
them with something hard as well.
Same.
It's totally fine.
I could stab them for sure.
Brain damage works
Same.
too.
You are all back on the ground with a spool of thread to show for it.
A spool, like a whole spool.
It's not complete. Like there's a bunch missing, but it's little spool with what seems to be
Okay.
hand spun thread wrapped around it.
So
Yeah,
you all
that's
went on an
Clue.
adventure. What did you find?
Thread.
Needle
Yeah.
end.
No needle, just thread. I'm glad I didn't find a needle, honestly.
There's plenty back in the alley if you want to take a look.
No. Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Wait. So you found thread.
Yes.
No
Somebody
needle.
probably dropped it out of their pocket.
So what do we do with that?
Maybe whoever kidnapped your Primogen, or is not kidnapped, whoever's wanting to try to
Basically
hostage-
blackmailing him.
blackmail and hostaging your Primogen, maybe
Let's see.
trying to.
Who would be the best one for this? Actually, Thomas, you're the only one that might have a shot at identifying this
Mm-hmm.
with an intelligence and science.
Intelligence and science. Okay.
The only one with a dot of science.
Desme. Okay, let me take a quick gander. It was 1 dot of science, and my intelligence is it's 4. That's my best stat. And then does my specialty come into this at all?
Specialty is
It-
no.
it's- Okay. So that my dice pool then would be 5.
Correct.
Okay. See, I'm learning slowly. Okay, /V roll pool 5 tab hunger 1 go.
Perfect. So that won't be enough, but
Oof.
you do have the option to spend willpower to reroll up to 3 failed skill dice.
Sure. So how then do I do that?
So in your situation, you're just gonna mark off that you spent 1 willpower,
Okay.
and since you only have 3 dice left over that were failures, you can just hit reroll failures.
-1 will. Okay, got it. Reroll. This feels important. I
It's good roll.
gotta.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So this thread is obviously hand spun, and it is made of spider silk.
Well, that's quite a thing of beauty that you brought down. Not too many people just have spider silk sitting in their pockets. We're looking for someone definitely who is at least of wealth or maybe new to it. Do those people frequent this area?
Well, I think from what Lyric and Charles and I might have put together up on the roof is that whoever was up on that roof was the one filming the Primogen.
So then, if I can put 2 and 2 together and try and make 4 here, I would suggest that whoever is trying to frame my Primogen might be someone of an equal class.
Perhaps, and we have come to the conclusion that the Primogen has something that a lot of my family don't typically like getting outside of the family. So I wouldn't be surprised. How are the Hekata set up here? Dylan is obviously a tower-bound Hekata, but is there a hegemony in the surrounding area?
Yes. Though they keep to the outskirts of the Ville in some of the smaller areas, as it's easier to pass off what they do as folk magic rituals when they're out among the more
Folksy people.
not urban, what's the term I'm looking for? Rural communities.
Yeah.
So would you say then, Dylan, that perhaps this is a clue of someone who is attempting to accrue power for themselves?
Or is one of the Hekata in the hegemony that definitely didn't like the fact your Primogen got a hold of someone teaching them Oblivion? One
Well,
of the
sounds
two.
like a them problem. Why are they making it an us problem?
Oh God. Don't make
I
me go
believe
into
it
the
was the
promise.
enforcer who made this our problem, as opposed to
So, all right, okay, I got to now. So there is this agreement between the, and he is going to grab the 4 of them and shove them all in his truck because he's not having this conversation on the street. So he is just like, get in the truck. I have to explain something, but I'm not doing it on the street. He turns the truck on, turns up the radio just a little bit because this is some deep masquerade breaking shit if people happen to walk out and hear him say all this shit.
It's like I had a plan.
It's like you had a plan, Ryan, but I've been playing this game a long time straight. So you tried. You tried.
Bonnie, are you talking poorly about yourself again? All right. That's fine. No, come back here. You get your ass back here. You know, Potatoes made vodka, and I could get drunk on that. Hit on your friends. They need it, folks.
I definitely don't, but I'll take it anyway.
without potatoes, we would not have Putin. Just saying.
Okay, I gotta stop.
Wait, the two opposite end of the spectrum there: liquor and food, but they meet harmoniously in the middle.
A potato does everything.
Yes,
you can grow potatoes anywhere, man.
Yeah. So Mazurek, she missed it. I think. So I'm just gonna say it again. As he is about to explain this big sort of political thing with the Hakata, he's like, "Nope, everybody in my truck." He has like a Ford F-150 4-door truck that he has, and he's putting everyone inside it. He's turned it on,
Ugh, gas.
turned up the radio. I don't want to hear it. And then he looks back to Thomas. He puts Thomas in the front seat so he can just kind of turn and look at him. So way back in the what's the promise of 1582, right?
Something like that.
So way back in 1582, the Hecata made a deal with the Camarilla that they wouldn't fuck with each other's politics. So if this is what I think it could be, we might be dealing with a lot more shit than just somebody threatening your primogen and a masquerade breach.
Well, shit.
So,
He also looks over at the dashboard. What time is it?
About 10:30.
Well, that's all fascinating, but I do have to leave very soon, so please tell me how I can help.
I suppose we need to bring in whoever it is, and if it's a Hakata that I recognize, make sure they're tower bound, because if that avoids a lot of problems and a lot of paperwork and bureaucracy and all that bullshit that I'm not really a fan of. So if you could help me stake or maim preferably. Hakata are pretty durable in most cases when you deal with ghosts and shit.
Look, Dylan, I can definitely help you, but I do think my talents are better suited to picking out maybe somebody who is attached to that spider silk. Again, a very rare item in a crowded space where they'd be more likely to approach me. So I'm going to go to my show now, and here's my cell phone, and I pass him my phone. Just go ahead and put your number in there, and when you do, if I see somebody that even remotely sounds like they might have something to do with us or our kind, or even the spider silk thread that you have there, I'll give you a call.
Click, click, and he does it like an old man trying to put it in. And then he also,
I mean,
Just gentle with the screen. You don't need to push that hard. Oh, you've got grimy fingers. I'm not that. Oh.
and then
I mean,
Dylan,
maybe
Dylan will also hand the phone back to Thomas in one hand, and then hand him the spider silk with the other, and just be like, "This is yours. I have no need for this."
Okay. Anyways, if any of you have a liking of jazz music, I'll be playing at. I don't know the city that well.
Make up a name, we'll make it canon.
Cool. I'll be playing at the Hollerer. It's over.
Honestly, that it's North Carolina. I could see a place like that existing.
It's over on 54th. Just drive, you'll get there. Seriously.
Charles is going to turn to Lyric and go, "Did he just say he's going to jizz on a hollerer?"
If I'm lucky. Yes! Broke the entire crew.
I can't.
so. Lyrical look back. I mean, I'm just how Toreadors spend their Friday nights.
That is what my
Oh
sire
my.
would have said.
I get out of the truck.
Yeah,
And I-
Dylan kicks Charles out of the truck unceremoniously.
Yeah. It's a fucking dirty truck anyways, using all the gas.
And
Maybe
I took
Fancy
off.
Britches has the right idea. We
Possibly.
don't really have any other leads.
I mean, I wasn't opposed. I'm just saying, if it is what this is slowly maybe starting to turn into potentially, we have to be careful. Is all
Yeah.
I'm saying, because
Or we can actually.
the Hakata have a very tenuous, stressful, God, I hate being in this city relationship with the Camarilla.
I mean, we could also maybe try looking. I mean, in Sharkies.
The fun
Um,
fact that I could describe the floor plan to you in depth.
Yeah, that's totally not leading us to plot. I'm gonna go check out Sharkies.
I'll come with you. I don't know anything about this jizzing on people in a club.
There might be some of it in this club, sweetheart.
Might be
Yeah,
a
fuck.
little bit.
Mhm.
I got my gloves.
So, as you initially walk in, there's this little room that you can enter, and off to the left side.
Wait.
Yes.
Pause. We had a redemption of redeemed pickup lines in chat. So, Mermaid Unicorn fan, you have to
Okay.
pick 2 people.
Yep. You have to pick the pickup artist and the one they are picking up. Please and thank you.
And then, then in character, we have to do a pickup line.
Oh God,
That's canon,
Yes.
by the way.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see who they pick.
Charles tries to pick up Thomas.
Yep. I knew that
Yes.
was coming.
Love it. Thank you so
as
much.
As I'm leaving the truck, as Charles goes, did I just hear he was going to jizz on people? Charles says,
You know, I used to have a husband myself. He was quite a hollerer, if you know what I mean.
Thomas looks into the back of the truck and goes, so am I.
Yeah, give me your phone. I would.
This is the best
We'll talk
redemption
again
item
later.
we've ever put on the channel.
Side quest.
It is
These two
actually-
just flirting.
It's a Toreador. It's always a side quest.
The side quest is, can you fuck the Toreador? And the answer is always yes. So,
Correct.
Give me your phone. I'll put my name and number in. So Charles
Immediately.
actually successfully writes his first name in the thing. That's like the one thing he knows how to write.
The extent of his written knowledge.
Yeah, and then he's gonna draw an emoji picture of a chicken, and then put his phone number in and hand it over.
Charles with the cock. Got it.
Hey, come over to my farm one day. You'll see as many cocks as you like.
Jeez.
So, can I go back a bit before Lyric gets out of Dylan's truck?
Mhm, mhm.
Uh-huh.
Lyric would get Dylan's phone in his lap. Put your number in if you need anything. Shoot me a text. I'm going to make sure Thomas is not left unattended in case something happens.
I mean, you're going to have to leave me unattended while I'm on the stage.
No, but if he's in the audience, that's not leaving you unattended.
Yeah, and lyrics
Okay.
just do. She'll shoot off a text. All right, and I'll have your number here in a second.
Thank you.
All right, fancy britches, go have fun at your jizz bar.
I will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know what I said, and she'll hop down.
I'm not going to a jizz bar. I'm going to a jazz bar. Anyway,
I'm going-
thanks,
No,
Lyric.
I'm going to the jizz bar. They're going to the jazz bar. Bye. I mean, what?
Dylan rolls down his window and says, "Have fun." Rolls it back up. Get your ones ready.
So, as you enter this establishment, you go into this initial room, but it's nothing more than a welcome area. You immediately turn to your left. There's the window where you are carded and asked for your entry fee.
Okay.
To which
Just-
I imagine you both at least have something like that.
Charles's resource
State
is
ID and some
3,
cash.
so he's gonna just offer to pay. For
Okay.
both
Oh,
of them.
yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You get checked in. You go into the next room. It immediately opens up into a little bit wider of an area. You have a bar off to your right. To your left, there is a stage, and dead center in front of you is a kind of ratty pool table. Beyond that, you take it's 2 steps to a slightly elevated floor to another seating area where there's yet another stage. Going through there's a staircase that leads upstairs to another area where coming into the room. To the back left is a bar, and to the front right is the stage with seating all between the middle. Behind you would be the bathrooms and the private rooms.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know that place like the back. Spent a lot of nights in that place.
And it just looks like business as usual, nothing off at all.
Yeah,
or-
no, it's not busy, but there's more people in here than you'd think for like a Tuesday. But Tuesday is dollar pitcher night, so it also makes sense.
Ah,
Charles is gonna go order a pitcher.
yeah, make it look casual.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
then
lyrical.
if there's a plant nearby on the way back, I'm gonna pour half of it out of the plant.
there are no plants in this place.
Okay, well
It
then I'll
wouldn't
find some.
survive.
I'll bump into people by accident and be like,
Ah.
oh, sorry, here, let me pay for your drink. Go
mean, I
get
think we can
yourself two
hold-
more.
I think we can hold down alcohol for a certain amount of time, depending on humanity, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
I believe it is a stamina and resolve or a willpower roll. I think it's a willpower actually.
all right. Well, I just same.
Unless you have the eat food merit.
I do.
Lyric does not.
That tracks.
And Dylan is humanity 8, so he can have a glass of wine when he gets to the jazz bar.
So yeah, so inside this club, what exactly are you guys trying to scope out?
Anything that would look out of the ordinary for a sex club, basically.
I mean, gentlemen's club, but okay.
Gentlemen's club. Well, I don't know.
Listen, what happens in the back room, we don't talk about.
Whatever.
No touching in the front. That's the difference
Yeah,
between a
'cause-
sex club and a gentleman's
Yeah.
club.
You gotta pay extra for that kind of treatment. Yeah, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Seemed like maybe either this place or the place next door was just the Primogen's fancy. But shifting cameras to Thomas and Dylan as they make their way to the Holler. A little hole in the wall, but rather well known jazz club that, when it's not playing music, operates very similar to a dive bar. And Thomas, you're expected, you're let in. Assuming you're claiming Dylan is with you.
I look at them and say, "Don't give him a look. He's much better than you think."
They just
And
kind
then
of shrug.
I actually turn to
write
one of
his
the
name on the list.
I turn to one of the doormen. I go, "Marcel, actually, do you mind taking my keys? I left my instruments in the trunk. I desperately need a drink. I'm gonna go inside and have one. Can you bring them into the stage for me?"
Kind of gives the. All right.
This is why you're the best doorman this side of 54.
Kiss ass.
We do. And then I'd walk in.
And he will make his way off to get your instrument. What exactly is he pulling from the trunk?
There are 3 cases in the trunk, and he knows to bring all 3.
Okay.
There's one almost pencil thin, about the size of a forearm. There's one a little bit larger, definitely got some weight to it, probably a little bit longer than the torso, pretty thick in size. And then there's a third, a little bit smaller.
Okay. So those would be brought in shortly. In the meantime, where do the two of you find yourself?
We find ourselves amidst the most pretentious crowd you could possibly think to find in this town. The people who have not let go of yesteryear. There's a few university students sitting at the bar, all trying to look like they belong. There's a few, like, a crowd of like the 56 to 70-year-old that are like nodding off, but instead of having alcohol, they're each sipping a specialty coffee out of glassware with a sugar rim. And there's this other well-dressed crowd of maybe mid 20 to 30 somethings that have seemed to, at least in their social circles, sort of brought this jazz back into their repertoire of what they do with their evenings, and they're there prepared to dance.
Okay. Dylan, you soak all of this in.
Well, Dylan is of a certain time from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
He remembers the dance halls.
Very reminiscent of what you once experienced as a young man when you still had a heartbeat.
Yep. And not about to die of miner's lung.
Mm.
So he goes up to the bar, almost reflexively ignoring Thomas, but not in like a rude way. It's like, I'm here, I'm going to enjoy myself and do a job at the same time. Because this
Fair.
is such a strong memory from him for him. He's going to order a glass of wine and then go back and find Thomas.
As the wine comes over, Thomas like looks over at the bar and he goes, "Tabitha, can you put that on the band?" And the bartender, a roughly 200-pound, heavy-set, gorgeous woman, black hair pulled back, got a nose ring sticking out, a couple of face tattoos, just voluptuous, dressed beautifully, and slides you your wine, and he goes, "Just on the bar, please, dear."
Gets a nod. I imagine she is the kind of woman that people who are not regulars come in and probably hit on her, and they get the, "Oh, honey, you couldn't handle this."
She definitely has the self-assured vibe, yes.
Love it. So as you wait, you're sitting, taking everything in. Eventually, the time rolls around that, unless you have anything else, your show will be coming up very shortly.
Well, as I schmooze and go around and talk to people, because there are definitely some people who would know my name in this crowd,
Mm-hmm.
I would very much like to be utilizing my presence as best as I can to maybe like just gently touch people's clothing as I pass and see if anything is made of that same spider silk.
Okay. How do I want to? I feel like that's either a
I'm not overly familiar with my abilities, and I'm sorry if I interrupted you, Ryan. I do have an ability called Awe in my
yes.
presence.
So awe is the Toreador's ability to basically command everyone's attention. Like, hey, look at me, I'm pretty.
Okay. So then I will save that perhaps for my performance.
Ooh, not a bad idea. But as for rubbing shoulders, I'm gonna say that is a wits. And I want to say awareness for lack of a better idea.
Okay. Well, that's a 4. So wish me luck.
Hey, and PR Scorpio is here, and that's Miss Nina if you're nasty.
Hey, Nina, you're coming in right where my character is about to be at a jazz performance at a jazz club or a jizz club if you have a French Canadian accent. So I'm
Mhm.
about to jizz everywhere. So now,
Fun fact, that's what the music in Star Wars originally called, and they're trying to change it.
I love that fact so much.
They should not
All
change
that
it.
cantina. I don't want to change it. I think it's hilarious.
It will forever be known as jizz in my heart.
Whew.
So you're rubbing up against these people, kind of bumping shoulders, and nothing's really hitting that spot. Like you get some cotton. There's a couple people that are wearing tweed because they think it's cool and retro.
Tweet is cool.
Sure. Okay. Maybe for wizards. But nothing that matches the texture of that spider silk.
Hmm.
Good night, mermaid.
All right.
Okay, so
And
nothing
eventually-
matches.
Nope.
Well, that's okay. So I just sort of like schmooze and make my way through the crowd, and smile here and have a slight dalliance and flirtation there, and then as it gets closer and closer to 11:30, and I see Marcel set my instruments on the stage, I would make my way up.
And what do you grab first?
First, I grab the largest case.
Okay.
And I just go forward to the front of the stage where there's a microphone, and I say, "Thank you, my dear attendees. Of course, no night would ever be complete because without you, it would just be music to an empty bar, and you are the soul of this place."
And as you begin your musics, I need you to roll a charisma plus performance. And do you want to use your awe?
I would love to.
Then you add your presence rating to your dice pool.
That is amazing. Okay. So, in doing so, my presence rating is actually a 3.
Yep. So you get 3 extra dice.
So 3
And include your specialty.
So 3 plus charisma plus performance plus. So my dice pool is actually 10.
Yes.
All right. So V or /V roll pool 10 tab hunger.
And this is where the dice bot says "fuck you" and gives you like 1.
Yeah. Right.
Don't put that on him.
Ooh,
No,
6.
we all have to. Thank you.
No, the first one is a beautiful performance. There is no equal among anyone that you have ever met.
And that's because the first instrument that I pulled out was a baritone saxophone. And from the crowd, I had a drummer come up and just sit down at literally just a hi-hat and a snare drum. Nothing fancy, just very classically rhythmic between the two. And halfway through the performance, a bass player came up and just started to like groove back behind the solo that I was performing. And these musicians, like, they were just in the crowd. They know this is just the ambiance here at the Hollerer. It's if you can pick up the vibe, you can come and you can hit the stage and you can perform together. But I've performed with these two many times. I know them by name. So we just like get into the groove of the soul of it, and we just put on that awe-inspiring jazz performance to capture everybody's attention.
And as that song comes to a close, and the cheering and clapping comes to a dull roar, you hear in your ear, "So that's what you do while I hunt your primogen." Perfect.
Without missing a beat of my performance, I begin to look around because I'm well practiced. I know how to continue to play while also surveying the crowd, right? Because I'm used to picking up a beat. Like if somebody's like really feeling into it, I can like get off the stage and bring my instrument to them. So I start looking around. I start surveying, and I look over, or I try to catch Dylan's eye.
Dylan is not paying attention because you are using a power, and I don't want to have to roll a resist roll.
He is entranced by your performance, in other words.
He is, well, no, because if he's using awe, he's not looking at him.
Oh, you're resisting by not paying attention.
So Dylan is purposely every time, because he knows Toreador. He's been at this a while. He knows what was happening. He is purposely sidestepping your gaze, but yet again, I think Dylan would be able to notice something is off So he's gonna start casually looking around to see if he can figure out what's going on with Thomas.
Yeah. And Dylan, there's no way you would have heard this at all.
Mm-hmm. Yet again,
So
sense the unseen if someone's obfuscated.
You don't see anybody on the stage or around you at any of the tables, the bar, or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh God. Oh, this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it because I need the vantage point. Dylan needs the vantage point. He can sing. He's got a dot in performance and a singing specialty. Can he do a scat lineup on the stage?
Would Thomas stop him?
I would absolutely not stop him. If he's got the soul, he can absolutely hit the stage.
I love this. It's music night here on Maistri and Anord. It's fine.
That's the whole point of the hollerer. Let's go.
All right.
Jesus, this is
Charisma and performance, my man.
That's 4.
I mean, with me already backing him up, could he?
Yeah, I'll give you an extra 2 for situation bonus.
Ooh. Okay, that just saved me. Whoop, that's not it. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
Hell
no!
yes. You want to fix it? You want to fix it, or is that mine?
No, I have a feeling this dice spot's out for me, so I'm gonna re-roll some failures and fix the crit.
Okay. As I turn to watch the dice spot.
There we go.
Oh man, I was really hoping that one of those rerolls was coming up a 10.
That was so close
I-
to a messy critical.
Oh, and the Bane. If we went
Ooh,
the Bane route is or the
Ooh.
compulsion is so bad right now for a
it
goblin to have
is. It's
in a
so
social
bad.
setting, in the social situations. So yeah.
Yeah, but no, you're scat. You're not an amateur. You're decent. There's, not top of the line, but also, you've been around. You've had a chance to practice, and you can hold in a room.
So
And I
as
assume
he's-
you're kind of looking around as you're doing this too.
He is definitely playing on Thomas and the band that has come up behind him.
so there's 2
uh,
things I want to do, if that's okay, Dylan.
Yeah.
The first is, as you're scatting, I take the opportunity to set the sax down and open the smaller case, and I take out a jazz flute,
God.
I knew it. He had a flute.
and he starts like piping off on this flute. But as you're looking around the crowd, when you look in a particular section, he starts piping really fast, like and like discordant notes, which in jazz would normally sound fine, but because you are slightly trained, he's musically speaking to you
Mm-hmm.
and saying, like, don't look there, you need to put your attention elsewhere. And he's trying to direct you to say, like, as you're looking around, be like, something is wrong. But I'm like piping it into the music with the discordant tones,
He
just
is
trilling off.
he is going to make sure Thomas has his attention on Dylan for a moment and just nod, but rhythmically up and down. So it's like he's giving a yes back. I noticed without looking at him. And then kind of play off, and then he's gonna hit a stance, plant his feet firmly, just feeling the music and the rhythm, look out in the crowd, and he is scanning for anyone who could be using some sort of powers of the blood to obfuscate themselves, or if he can pick up a trail of some sort of other ability like oblivion or blood sorcery.
So you're just looking in the crowd? Specifically?
Specifically.
You would not see anything down there.
I think I know what that was. It's a good power if it's what I think it is. Dylan, is there a backstage area?
No, but there are some rafters.
Oh God Almighty. Okay.
I was like, down there.
Yep. Uh-huh. He is just gonna he's got the Holy Spirit in him because he's a good old boy from the South. Is just gonna look up like he's a Pentecostal who caught the vibes.
So looking up into the rafters above the crowd who are just sitting and snapping and going along, you see a figure perched in what I can only describe as like the Spider-Man 3-point stance on a rafter. All black with one exception. A hood pulled over, but a bit of white showing. And what you see,
This bitch.
Ryan Marie.
and just
Oh.
before standing and running across the rafters,
Dylan is gonna look in Thomas's direction, tilt his head back up, and get off the stage and go outside.
And like he pauses and just waves like go, go.
Yep.
And then he continues to play.
Yep. God, now we gotta deal with this shit. I hate you so much, and you know exactly fucking why. Oh.
love you guys. Two of the people in this crowd are like, we have no idea what they're screaming about. The other two
two.
absolutely hate me right now.
I will tell the other two what happened at the end of this. For
And
sure.
we can do that. But first, we're going to take a break.
Yep.
For sure.
So, yeah, we're going to give these guys a chance to unshrimp their spines, use the bathroom, get some snackies, drink some water, take your meds if you need them. And we will be back like 7-10 minutes. Stay tuned. And welcome back to Maistri and Anord, where we are playing Vampire the Masquerade, and our lovely little kindred have discovered possibly a villain is among them in this city. And two of the players are very upset with me with this because it's one of my favorite villains.
Maybe we'll go 2 for 2 on what happened in the original iteration.
I mean,
See if Dylan could get his fangs on him.
we shall see now, won't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Dylan has seen this man run along the rafters and off into the darkness and has left the stage where he was performing with Thomas at the Holler.
The hollerer.
The Hollerer.
That makes sense for Fayetteville, that it would have been called the Hollerer. The Holler's up in Asheville. Anyway.
Fair enough.
You ain't no
The
holler back,
sister club.
girl.
Oh no, it's the sister club to the Holler in Asheville. Sorry. But Dylan is gonna go run after this fucking thing. And while doing so, he's gonna pick up his phone, clankety clackety, call Lyric.
Lyric, is you're sitting upstairs inside Sharky's with Charles in tow. Your phone rings.
So she'll pick it up. This better be good. I'm about to get some titties in my face. What's up?
We found him.
Ah, son of a bitch. I'll be there in 10. Click.
In hot pursuit, click. Shoves his phone back in his pocket.
So what is up?
It ruined me getting titty shoved in my face. Come on, let's go. They found him.
the back of
Miss
your
here
head.
is 200. I think that's normal for an ounce. I don't know. Here you go.
And Lyric will throw a few bills down for the for the dancer, and she'll haul him off.
In the back of your head, you hear Dylan's voice. You could get titties anytime. We got a job to do. Just out of nowhere.
So Dylan, as you give chase Lyric and Charles now on the way. Won't take them long, maybe 15 minutes to get over there. But you come rushing out the door to see this man climbing up onto the roof, then leaping to the next building.
Ah, this fucking bastard. God, I hate this bitch so much.
He's so athletic, it's stupid.
Get on the ground,
Find
some
me a
lyric.
harpoon.
Just hit him with the car.
Okay.
He's just a guy. Hit him with your car.
Well, Dylan can't do that. However, he's got his fetter on him, and he takes one of the rings. He hides himself while he's following, and he's trying to do this and run at the same time. His fangs extend, and he pricks his finger and rubs it across the ring. Now he is going to use summon spirit as he's running.
Okay. Let me see exactly what we got to roll for that.
He's being a spooky bitch.
He's a spooky bitch. Summon spirit.
Summon
Must
spirit.
be a
Summon spirit.
ceremony.
It is.
Where are you? Ah. I need a rouse check.
Yep.
And then your resolve plus oblivion.
Resolve plus oblivion. Okay, let me. So for this, never mind. I don't know what I was about to ask. Rouse. No reroll.
Yo soon, niña.
You're an ass, Ryan, and you know why.
This motherfucker is like one of my greatest and darkest creations. And it's my mental property, and I'm gonna take it where I want it.
You would just kill him in every AU he shows up in, please.
3? Was that enough?
Yeah. So summon spirit. The wraith will disappear at the end of the scene unless a ceremony is used to keep them there, such as compel spirit. Oh,
Now, technically, what I'm supposed to do, he's supposed to have compel spirit for, but I imagine this is a fetter he's had for a very long time.
What is chaotic love? I forget what that one does.
It's the name of Thomas's band.
Thomas
No.
Burns and the Chaotic Lovers.
Ooh. Thank you, Tofu.
Oh.
What did Tofu do?
Gave me inspiration or to up the next difficulty for something.
Tofu, ¿por qué why?
He doesn't need help. I could most certainly tell you as long as I've known him.
Listen, this totally makes up for Tofu redeeming 6 messy critical autos during Veils of Blood one week.
Oh, jeez.
I did everything in my power not to have to roll dice.
Fair. I gotta get Tofu when Tofu's on somewhere. Just get him. But okay. Shit, this was the worst time for this to happen. So technically, what he's gonna ask the Wraith to do would probably technically need compel spirit. But my argument is this is a fetter he's had since he was a fledgling. It was a gift. He has built a relationship with the Wraith. Can he convince the Wraith? The Warlock, screw you.
Hi, Chandler.
Hey Chandler, I love you. He is trying to convince the Wraith to go follow Akuma and tell Dylan where he's going.
Charisma and persuasion at an increased difficulty.
Could I wait? Let me look at something real here.
Bomba clot.
Oh, it's the same pool. It's not going to matter. Okay. Mother of God, and I'm at. Oh, my hunger didn't go up. Thank God. Uh, can I know my difficulty?
It was going to be 3 baseline. Now it's 4. Courtesy of Tofu.
Well, at least we could get this out of the way. Brain. Oh, jeez.
Gibby redeemed distraction at its finest.
Ooh, distraction at its finest. Oh
We're just
man.
waiting for Gibby to tell us who gets one less D10 in their dice pool for their next roll.
Yep, pick a player, Gibby.
Well, I already rolled mine because I didn't know what that was. And I spent a willpower.
Ooh boy. Oh, you must have blood surged, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and hunger went up. So it will follow him.
All right. One more, and we get to see that flaw kick off.
Oh, you did not give him stigmata.
Oh.
Dylan is a religious Hakata. Of course I gave him stigmata.
All right. Well, your next roll is a -1 penalty.
Wow, Gibby, I thought we were better than I thought we were better friends than that.
The
I thought you had more
betrayal.
Look, I'm not surprised. Me and Gibby have been heckling each other since we've known each other.
That's
Love
fine. We love
you.
Gibby. Gibby is a chaotic being from Florida. It's fine.
It's just the way it is.
Just the way it is.
But yes, your wraith will follow this masked man that you call Akuma.
And then he is gonna stop. And he is gonna. He doesn't have time. No, he doesn't. No, he wouldn't have time. There's no way he can make that work.
Wait. Akuma, like Hawkmoth Akuma?
Like Akuma, the Japanese term for demon Akuma?
Oh, okay, sorry. I watched too many kids' TV shows. Disregard.
More like Akuma Matata, right?
No. Yeah. I mean, it can be no worries if you just
No.
do what he wants.
No.
For the rest of your days, but that day is today, 'cause you're dying now. Akuma kill ya.
I hate it. I hate it.
The legally distinct, but very similar parody. So he is going to try to catch its breath, even though he doesn't have to breathe. He's dead. And he has done all he can do in this moment because he's not going to be able to catch up to the bastards. Worse than a ferret.
So 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass. Finally, Lyric and Charles show up. And Thomas, would your show be done by now?
It's like, what, 12:30, 1 o'clock by now?
About 12:30, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I would have probably just finished up my trombone set, so I'd be looking to, like, pass a couple drinks out, maybe give a couple kisses to some adoring fans, and then be out the door.
Okay. You step out just in time to see these other two pull up, with Dylan kind of standing in a parking lot.
So we got away.
No. He didn't technically get away. I have my ways, and he just rubs the ring on his finger, and you can probably see the smear of Vitae on it.
Ooh, nice. So you bugged him, more or less.
That doesn't look like a good ring.
With some good memories attached to it.
He gave you a cut. You gotta get a new one.
That's not what happened at all. I can most assure you. And when you look at the ring, it looks like a man's engagement ring that he wears on the opposite finger. It's not anyone related to Dylan, I can tell you that much.
Oh,
So he's kind of rubbing his finger. It's a very pretty men's size engagement ring. Yeah, so kind of looking around.
Is that why you left Texas?
Kentucky. It's not mine. It was a gift from my sire.
Same difference. How did we not lose this person?
Well, I'll give it about 10 minutes and you'll find out.
I can wait.
So you wait.
Charles is gonna take the Vespa off of his truck.
What? I don't really understand.
Just in
The
case we gotta go
culture.
through alleys.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Vroom, vroom.
So you wait for Dylan's source to come back. And how many of you have sensed the unseen?
none
I
of us?
actually, I would even argue that if you use Oblivion to summon a Wraith, it's crossed the veil. It's incorporeal, but they could see it.
Fair. So in front of Dylan manifests this inky black, legless, half humanoid figure that seems to just kind of sway and drift. And when it speaks, it's almost like a scream, but overlapped in the words. And it tells him exactly where this man went. Hillsborough Street. Red brick building.
Okay.
Do we
I
all
guess
hear
Dylan's-
that or just Dylan?
You would all kind of hear it, but Dylan, I think, probably hears it more clearly than the rest, given his connection to it.
He nods respectfully to the spirit. I appreciate that on such short notice. If you need to get back across, if you go down to he'll list off the name of the clubs and want to cross back there, it's pretty thin.
Okay.
He treats his wraith with respect. He's not that kind of Hakata. He grew up in Appalachia.
Fair.
It's like he's telling him where the subway is.
Yeah. Yeah. And all right, well, it looks like we might need to go to Hillsborough Street, but I'm a little hungry and I don't think I have enough time to go find me a bite.
I mean, I guess we can share.
I don't. Besides the fact that that's not a good idea for other reasons, I don't have the most euphoric kissing ability,
Mhm.
so it may be a little uncomfortable.
Can Lyric find a plastic cup anywhere?
I just finished a show, right?
Yeah.
So I call back into the bar and I go, Dolores, we were having such a delicate chat half a second ago. Do you mind stepping outside with me? And you see this 75-year-old woman come out with a red hat and like dressed very, very well. She's walking nicely, and he turns to her and he said, "Oh, you were just telling me how much you loved the fact that you moved here from Kentucky at an earlier age. And didn't you know, this is my friend Dylan, who's also from Kentucky, and what a handsome young man, wouldn't you say so?"
I mean, he's okay.
Oh, just wait until you hear him talk. Honestly, it's enrapturing. You should get a little closer.
You're muted, my boy.
Dylan is a Grim Reaper. He can't feed on healthy mortals.
She's not healthy.
Well, the next question I was about to ask, I have a special. My hunting pool, I think, is like intelligence and wits with a death specialty.
Mm-hmm.
Can Dylan pick up any like end of life palliativeness off of this lady?
Yeah. And this comes with a trigger warning because it does allude to real life situations. So if you do have family members that are suffering with terminal illness, our hearts are with you. This is a game. It is not meant to poke fun or make light of any of those situations. You would pick up that this woman is suffering from a very late onset diagnosis of cancer.
Dylan, if it helps. Dolores and I were just talking about how she wished that in the face of all of the joy that she's felt through her life, that this being her 17th time seeing my performance, that I have brought so much joy to her life she couldn't even think of what else was left. And I said, if I ever find the right thing for you, I promise to deliver.
He did.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Well,
that's another long-haired man, not me at all.
no, that was not in character. That was John's pure reaction.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Dylan is like eyeing the three of them. Okay. He will take her hand and sort of walk around the corner to where they may have some privacy in an alley. Right. And he will just talk to her.
Okay.
He'll get her comfortable. So Dylan, in his pretending to be mortal, is a end of life palliative care family counselor. And he's just gonna start talking to her about Kentucky and what it was like for her, because he looks young, even though they're probably about the same age now, realistically. And once she gets comfortable with him, he will take a drink.
All right. Well, your clan does come with a little something something.
Yep.
Okay. Well, according to the Bane on the sheet, she, as you bite in, pulls away and begins to run.
Dylan, can I make a strengthen? Oh, it's strengthen bra, and I don't have any bra.
Alley cat.
Yeah. Dylan, I was not prepared for this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, mortals, according to the bite on the Hakata sheet, get a stamina and was it composure resolve? Stamina and resolve. Difficulty 3 to resist and escape because of the pain.
I was not prepared for Dylan to feed outside of a hospital.
Valid.
So I was totally Dylan was totally prepared to just go into that hungry.
Did she flee down the alley like further, or did she try to come back up the street to where I am?
No, she flew further down.
Okay.
Does the alley have an end? Like, is it a side street alley, or is it an alley with a brick wall at the end of it?
It cuts between streets.
Dylan will just kind of get the other three's attention and be like, take off after her, because I have a way to clean up this mess pretty scot-free with the lore sheet.
Yeah. So Dylan tries to snag y'all's attention.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you see him chase after her.
Okay.
I guess
I mean-
we're following.
Yeah, like I'll take off if I can.
Yeah. Lyrical start running.
Start sprinting.
Broom, broom. Vespa back alley.
I was gonna say, let's see. Old, health concerns, not gonna be that fast.
I don't see how she was able to beat a difficulty 3 roll with being terminally
I gave her
ill.
2 stamina and 3 resolve. That's it. And I was just going by the difficulty on the sheet as per the Bane.
No, I mean that's fair. I was just surprised she had enough to get 3.
Yeah,
What-
no.
what
I was like, man, it's like 5 dice. It'd probably be fine. So looking at these sheets, it looks like the fastest one of the bunch, and probably easiest to catch her, will be Lyric by a bit.
Dex athletics.
At this tiny, not even. I'm looking at your dex score, and I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's
I don't
just
even have to roll it. Oh shit.
no. This woman's old, sick, slightly overweight, like not exactly in the best for running through back alleys. Trust the disabled guy that's overweight. Like I ain't running fast anywhere. But with 4 decks, it's just like in Lyrics just straight past Dylan, and you could easily catch up to this woman and tell me what you want to do.
Fata Morgana, give her hallucination of Thomas, gently guiding her back to the club.
Okay.
That's like the nicest thing I can come up with. Did you trust Thomas?
All right. That's obfuscate. Fata Morgana. I need a rouse check.
Okay. Rush check incoming.
And then your manipulation plus your obfuscate.
So I'll get hungrier. Escape, just manipulation. That's 5. Can I argue for her persuasion to be thrown in too? Because she's trying to no, because it's a no. Never mind.
Nope. It's
That's fine.
raw.
5.
Messy crit.
I'm not about to kill this old woman. Shush. Can I have blood surge?
Sure.
Let me see if I can get some more. Hang on.
Oh. Can't be a messy crit.
Really? Just 3?
It's enough to stop her in her tracks, but she seems confused. And that's
Okay.
about as much time as it takes for the other 3 to catch up.
So now that not knowing what she's done, I will step in and I'll go.
Sorry, really quick before she steps in. Lyric will kind of grab Thomas's wrist and made her see you act like you're trying to get her back to the club. That's what she sees.
Oh, it's a visual hallucination.
Oh, okay.
Like,
It's not
everybody
just she
can
only
see
sees it. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure.
Like, there is an image of Thomas kind of beckoning.
I go and I like put myself into the place where the image is and start beckoning. And I do this.
Give me a dexterity and stealth.
Oh no. Okay. Uh that's gonna go great for me.
In the attempts of defeating the evil villain, the quartet was defeated by an old lady.
Listen, the last one shot I tried to run turned into a 2-shot because they got snagged up by a werebear.
That is a total failure.
This woman not only sees the mirage of you, but also sees you try to walk into the mirage, and her eyes bug out of her head. And she starts,
Mademoiselle, come with me. We will get you out of here.
Charisma persuasion.
Okay, I'm not good at that. Let's go.
Let's do it.
This old lady's gonna have a fucking heart attack because of us.
Wait. PR Scorpio redeemed momentary specialty. I am not familiar because that's a VTM thing.
If I remember correctly, that adds a D10.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
To whomever needs it. Should I reroll or are we applying that to Charles?
I would say we can apply that to him.
Okay, Charles, you've
like,
got an
where
extra
is it?
D10.
Hello? Am I invisible?
No.
Am I muted?
No.
Okay. So sorry, what am I rolling?
Charisma plus persuasion.
+1.
+1.
That's a whopping 3.
Hey, you could do a lot with 3.
I had 2, okay?
You could do a lot
Yeah.
with 1.
2 successes?
It's enough in her panic state to where she starts running back the other way towards you.
Okay, I'm going to slap the back of my Vespa
Jesus.
and then start
Christ.
taking her away.
She hops on, grabs around your waist, and with a ring, you start taking off with the vest.
I will be driving towards the church that we came from. She needs a mind wipe, and none of us can do it.
The church?
You guys were at a club.
No, originally the prince's
Oh, Elysium.
Elysium.
Was it
yeah.
a church? Was Elysium in a church?
Underneath it, yeah.
A church under. Oh, they. Oh, okay.
Come with me. God will protect you.
Well,
What
Dylan
a French
is-
Canadian thing to say.
Dylan is still hungry, and we got nothing resolved.
Mhm.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Love
Just
it.
happened. Jesus. Well, now wait a minute. I would argue he could get one hunger off pretty quick, right? She's old. She's got to be on blood thinners. It ain't that thick.
I would say because when your fang sank in, she ripped away. You weren't able to get enough for that.
Damn it.
Sorry, Matt.
And
Yeah,
Charles is off with his Vespa to take her back to Elysium.
So from doing summon spirit, Dylan's eyes look. You could see, kind of little black veins come up where normally red veins would be in his sclera, and his arms are doing the same thing because it takes a little more power to sauce up a spirit. And he looks at Thomas. I appreciate you trying to help. However, I have a very specific type of person that I like to enjoy in that fashion. That's why I don't really go out much, but I appreciate you all trying to help.
Look, I didn't know you were a picky eater. Otherwise,
Yeah, I was worried because I'm assuming North Carolina bars close at 2. It's getting close. People were coming out of the door, and I should have asked.
Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock that they close, if I remember correct.
Yep. And I'm
North
sorry.
Carolina was 2 o'clock. Alaska was 3 o'clock.
That's funny.
Been to a lot of states and drank a lot, man.
Yeah, no, you're good. But I think from now on I'll manage. Oh boy, that was almost a mess. But I'm glad Charles, of all people, was able to be the one to fix it.
Charles also has a humanity of 8, so he did not like the situation.
Oh, Dylan is not happy. It is, but to the 2 people still in the scene, he is not happy by what just happened. Dylan is also humanity 8.
Let's go, moral crew.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fast forwarding about 15 minutes, Charles, you pull up to the church on your Vespa with this woman in tow. You see the man from before loading things into the trunk of a car and closing it. A taller man, a little bit darker skin than him, with curly, kind of offset hair and thick rimmed glasses, kind of holding a clipboard and following him around. Looks to you, sees the woman. Now, what's all this about now?
Hello, monsieur. This woman, I believe her name was Dolores. Delor? Oui? Yes? Okay. Uh, she went through a lot today, and I was hoping that a man of God like yourself could help her.
Of course. Now it is in my family that we take on the righteous and lead others where they need to be led. Now, look at me, darling. And he kind of grabs her by the chin. Don't you want to just forget all about this and think much happier thoughts? Let me help you. And nah, he's more. All right, that's better. With 6 successes, you see, and this is a flavor thing that I like to add. Her eyes kind of fog over with this white, milky lens for a moment, and his kind of have that golden flare to them that you can kind of see sometimes when people are doing things. And then the flare goes away, her eyes return to normal, and she's okay. Thank you. I I'm sorry I was here so late. I didn't know where to go, and I just nah, Cher. You go get yourself a taxi, an Uber, whatever you need, darling. Hands her some money, and next time there's a problem, you just call me, all right? I told you that before. And she just calm as could be, just walks off.
Charles will take off his glove and go over and put a hand out and just be like, "Merci, monsieur. I have
Ah,
to get back to taking care of the situation."
he replies in French like, "You're welcome."
Yeah. De rien.
He's got a lot of linguistics.
Charles shakes his hand, turns to the other guy, just gives him a brief acknowledgement nod, and then turns back.
You get the goofiest idiot smile out of that one, and he's like,
I like this guy.
everybody loves Joey.
And then Charles will hop back on his moped and say, "We will finish up what we got to do and call in tomorrow night. It's getting late.
Oh,
We'll call tomorrow night."
you just happened to catch me at a good time, sir.
It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Now, if you see a gangrel that goes by the name Ray, tell her that if she glitter bombs my clubs again, that I'll send her off to the Night Academy like I promised.
Sounds good. I don't hang out with Kindred too much, but I am a gangrel, so if I see her, I'll be like, hey, Ray, don't glitter bomb places. That shit gets everywhere. It's bad for the environment, and fuck, I hate glitter. He's gonna hop on his moped and head off. Still mumbling to himself about the repercussions of glitter and bombs.
Ryan, when I catch you,
What are you gonna do?
make that half melted face look like
And I'm gonna try and find my friends.
After a short time and everyone's nerves calm down, Charles returns.
Boom. I return without the woman.
So
What
have we
did- what did
completely lost
you-
him now?
what did you do with Mama?
I brought her back to her house. Well, no, I brought her to a safe spot. She agreed to forget about this whole night that's going to happen, and now she is going home and probably, by the look of her, going to bed.
Okay, great.
Oh,
perfect.
so she will be at an 18th show. That's exciting.
Maybe.
This
So
is why you always
where's-
need a Ventrue in the party.
So we're gonna go look for a senior spooky bitch.
A spooky
Yeah.
beach.
A spooky bitch.
Is the bitch spooky?
Very. Well, I know where he's at. Charles, I believe you might need to follow me. Or do
Yes,
we
well,
want
no.
to or do we want to take one vehicle and be less inconspicuous?
We can take my truck.
I'd rather take mine.
I would rather take mine.
Well, you could take yours, Lyric, Thomas. You want to ride?
Sure.
We do need to hurry. We're running out of time.
Correct.
You are.
I will take this instead, actually. Broom, broom.
All right. Well, on that note, Dylan is going to get in his truck and open the door for Lyric and Thomas to hop in. And he's going to hand the phone to Lyric and be like, hey, can you program my GPS, please? I don't
Yeah,
necessarily.
she'll get to work. She got a couple dots in technology. Don't make me roll it, please.
At least we don't have a La Sombra in the party.
Oh, okay. Just look at her face. I was like, is he gonna make me roll this shit? Okay.
What's it? Do you have a dot in technology?
2, to be exact.
Oh, then you're fine.
And
It's the
The
people that
bottom
don't have a
line.
dot at all in technology that have to suffer.
Well, Dylan's going to
Yeah.
head off.
You all head towards the building on Hillsborough Street that was described to you. A single floor brick building surrounded by a chain link fence. Oddly enough, if you look at it on Google Maps with a smartphone, there's a side of it that is blurred out for one reason or another. Real talk, like it's blurred out on the GPS thing.
oh yeah, I've seen shit like that before too.
Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, huh, ironic, but useful.
Well,
It's very often done in Germany.
Hmm. Secret, secret. They got a secret.
Okay, Mr. Robata.
Domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto. Dylan
What?
is just driving his happy ass and his 2 new friends along and trying to make sure his other friend in the back on the Vespa can keep up.
Broom, broom. Charles is a good driver.
Yeah, it's easy enough to find. It stands out by itself.
Okay, I'm gonna lock my bike to a stop sign when I get there.
Hey,
Okay. But you peer upon this building, and there seem to be no lights on whatsoever. Surrounded by a chain link fence, with the exception of one side where there's a bit of a parking lot and what looks to be some sort of small loading dock area. Not big enough for like a semi 18 wheeler, but maybe like the smaller cargo trucks could pull up to the back of it. You know, like a good sized U-Haul.
Dylan will park down the block.
Okay. Approach
He
on
won't-
foot.
Duh.
Okay.
We can all hop
Um,
on the Vespa and go in that way.
I don't. Most certainly not, Mr.
Can I
Charles.
go try and does it have like a bay door, like a delivery door?
Yeah,
Can I just try and force it up?
sure. Give me a I'm gonna call this a straight strength check.
Just straight. Okay, so just straight strength.
let's see. Lurk has unseen passage, but I kind of want to see what happens now.
And now might be a good time to use it.
Yeah, but I want to see what Thomas does. He already made the call for it.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. Somehow you make those undead muscles work and you are able to pry this loading door up and open against this screeching of metal and chains that it goes up and down with just click.
Once it's up, I'm holding it with one hand, and I gracefully look behind me and I go, "Seriously, can we not hurry this up? I do like my beauty sleep."
So,
Damn it, Chandler.
Uh,
you said there was a gap
So-
in the chain link fence on another side of the building.
Yeah, the chain link fence goes around three sides of it.
Okay. So, the gap or the side where the gap is there an opening she can get through? 'Cause she's
Yeah,
not
there
going
looks
in
to
the-
be
Good.
a small gap on one side.
She's not going in the screechy, freaky, definitely alerted the BBEG door.
It's
So yeah, she's gonna unseen passage her way through that opening and then into the building.
okay. You find that
Dylan-
all the doors are locked, and you will need to either pick it or break a door to get in.
So
Dylan,
either way, we have to make noise.
Dylan, while Thomas was doing what he was doing, now has a machete strapped to his back and 2 or 3 small little knives in holsters around his belt loops. Do any of the doors have like those glass windows?
There's a couple, but they have that also the mesh wiring in it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Reinforced glass with like it's not see through so much as that there's like cables through it.
Yeah.
It's like fine wire to reinforce the glass.
Yeah.
Can I make? Can Dylan just? No. We're gonna let someone else do something.
Anticipating kindred on kindred violence,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to activate toughness. I believe I need to
Okay.
do a rouse check.
Yes, you do.
Okay. And
I don't even need to look at that one.
that's just rouse.
Yep. /V rouse.
All right.
Ooh. No
I'm
hunger increase.
also going to whip out one of my camping sticks I'll put a couple on my belt too, or in my cargo pants, the pockets, the side pockets. Have a few just ready. And then one in hand. And
Okay.
do you think I'm gonna whisper to Thomas? Do you think scratchy or just you know, live our best lives, do what we can with these?
I mean, between all of the options, I would take all of the options.
Okay. I'm going to also activate feral weapons,
Okay.
which I
Which
believe
I-
is another rouse.
Yes, it is. Lyric. As you are searching the
Yes,
outside, looking for a way in, you hear above you. Psst, psst.
Oh, hungry.
She's gonna angle her head up, but not take her eyes off the brick wall.
Oh, Niña. What's the matter? You come looking for me, you won't even look me in the eyes. What are you, coward? Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me. Hmm. Oh, runs away. Coward. Oh, you're one of the travelers, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm traveling the fuck over here, and she's just gonna bolt.
Okay.
I love your Malkavian bullshit.
Hold on, there's more Malkavian bullshit than just that. You kidding
Jesus
me?
Christ.
I know
You'll
what I
say
gave
bye to
him.
Lyric.
Why did you talk to him? Why did you respond? You should have just ran. Have you learned nothing from
Okay.
me?
Right to go warn y'all.
What is his score on that? Right. Right. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
Oh, of course, I won't be able to see the roll. Right there. Oh!
Bonnie, I need you to make me a frenzy check as you
Okay.
turn to run and a wall of fire appears in front of you.
You get more dice though.
Okay, so
Gibby, give you another.
Gibby, give me another die. Oh, thank you, Gibby.
Also,
You're
if
gonna
this
need
is-
it
If this
Okay.
is what I think it is, isn't there a resist roll?
for Fata Morgana?
Yeah, there's a unless you're
No.
using the okay, I play with the player's guide rules and there is in the player's guide.
I'm using straight off the wiki, which has been updated with the errata.
Okay.
Whatever. Fuck it. New ball. Okay, so unspent willpower plus a third of humanity, right?
Yep.
So I'm at humanity 7. That puts me at that's 2. I've only got 1 willpower left. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, that's 3, and then Gibby gave me an extra. That's 4. Thank you, Gibby.
You're gonna need it.
This is why it's important to keep watching the show, so you have channel points to affect the players' roles, both negatively and
Yeah.
positively,
That way you can come back for Veils of Blood next week.
and ruin Ryan's life
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. With my new character. Hey Gibby. Hey Bonnie. I'm out.
Ryan!
Lyric sees this wall of fire. The beast instinctually rises up
Ah,
and panics, and you are gone. So with 8 on a critical success, I was like, all right, that's at least like a difficulty 4, right? Like that's intense.
so she just took off into the ether.
Bam, gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Lyric just got evaporated.
No, she's not evaporated, but she's
She's a
using
runner.
that 4 decks to get the hell out of here.
Oh,
Does
okay.
she have
I
enough,
misunderstood.
Does she have enough? Oh no, she's in frenzy. Can she at least tell them when she's running by? Hey dear, he spotted us as she zooms.
They will not hear you. They went inside on another side of the building.
Okay.
You went off on your own to find another way in, away from the creepy, loud, alert the BBEG door, as you so put it.
This is the way we get for splitting the party. God damn it. Okay, well, she's
You split the party, and I didn't even make you do it. You took it upon yourself.
We've done it
Guys.
twice now.
We really have.
Bonnie will have a chance to redeem herself, but she must get away from this area first.
Fair.
As for the three amigos,
This is
Dylan
a team.
Dylan kind of looks around. Hey, where did Lyric go? Did she? Oh, well, shit. Okay.
Did she come with us? I hardly even noticed.
I think she's going to the back. She said she'd meet us inside or something. I don't know.
Look, most women do like to eventually make their way to the back, so it's just her nature, I think.
All right. Well, we need to get what we came here for, maybe. I still have that -1 dice penalty. Ah, shit.
Take the lead.
So everything in this hallway is locked, right?
for the most part, it's a lot of what seems to be. So you go into this loading bay, and there's shelves just packed with stuff. The initial door into that is not locked, but now you're passing by like office doors that are locked. And if you just want to kind of describe how you're going through it, are you like just walking, jiggling handles, or
Dylan is worried that something might be trapped.
mm-hmm.
So it's more like turning a handle, throwing the door up and backing out of the way, right?
Okay. Do that with a one door, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
just continue to the next, or do you check out the room?
he is going to tell Mr. Farrell Weapons to have his back and Thomas to do Overwatch.
Okay.
So Charles has a stake in one hand like this, and his claws in the other, just looking out for cameras in case he has to hide his hands. But also trying to watch the surrounding.
Charles, give me a wits and awareness.
Okay.
Dylan, as you enter the room,
Let's see what this baby's got.
are you just peeking your head, or is it more of a in-depth search?
I think he would be looking around checking for traps.
All right, wits and investigation.
All right. Do I get my heightened senses?
Yes.
And this was wits and awareness?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Success.
Okay.
Three.
So Charles doesn't see this, but Dylan, as you kind of look around, being more methodical, really searching, you look back after you push the door in, right? Turn the handle, pushed it in because it swung in. You finally like, okay, this room's good, and then you turn. And that's when you notice something on the opposite wall in the hallway. And it had the faintest of spider-like silk tying it to the top of the door. Thomas, how close to Charles are you?
They've ventured into the building, and I would have said that I stayed by the door. So
Okay. Okay. So Miss Nina, that's probably gonna be for Charles, as he's going to get a Dex Athletics as
Okay.
the homemade explosive on the opposite wall explodes.
Oh,
Wolf.
jeez.
Oh, did I mention this guy's he's a bit of a pyro?
Bit of
All
a
I know is that
pyro.
Charles walked right into that charge of a bomb. Okay.
So, Charles, it's your Dex and Athletics +1 for a channel redeem point.
Hooray! So that's 7 dice.
Jesus.
I got 3 decks, 3 athletics.
I'm gonna check.
Hooray! 4 successes.
You dodge out of the way and miss almost all of it, only taking 1 superficial damage
Nice.
from that blast.
That's great.
Off to a good start.
Yeah. No, I set the difficulty. I was like, it's 5 because it's a booby trap. It's good. You got 4, so we take the margin, and that's what you take.
Thanks for the buff. I guess buffs at this point. Yeah, Charles is just gonna wipe off his arms, his clothes. Sacrament tabernacle.
There it is.
For those of us that don't speak any kind of French, can you say it in English?
Those are the sacrament, and the tabernacle at a church. In other words, those are just French swear words.
Yeah. Basically, he said,
Okay.
"Holy fucking fuck," is what he just said.
Basically.
Got it.
Dylan.
So,
not
Dylan.
going
To,
for-
to translate for our non-French speaking friends.
The hallway you were in explodes in a cacophony of shrapnel. Thomas, you hear this from back by the door.
Oh god, that was bad.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
That was a loud explosion, and Dylan has heightened senses in very close proximity to the loud
Ooh.
explosion. There is a reflex roll that you
Yep.
can make because, from my understanding, he caught what was about to happen right before it did, right?
Yep, I totally forget what that reflex roll is.
It's like wits and something. Oh, this is gonna
Call
be
it
bad.
resolve and awareness, I guess.
Okay,
That makes sense to me, right?
I'll take it. And then I do -1.
Oh, and another specialty.
Okay, so that fixed the -1 from earlier because I forgot to do it. So that puts me
Miss
back.
Nina just dropping specialties out tonight.
Miss Nina, I love you. You're keeping me alive right now.
This is why you watch. Get channel points that you can just blow them like this,
Scorpio's doing work.
right? That's why we
4.
nasty up in here. You'll take 1 superficial as well. I'm just gonna keep the rating of the explosive itself.
So it's not that you take damage, it's that you lose. It imposes a die penalty if you
Oh,
don't
so
succeed. And there
it-
is a difficulty, and I think it's 3.
If we knew what page that was on.
Hold on. Give me a second. I don't mean to be this guy,
No,
But
no,
either-
be that guy.
but either way, what happens to Dylan, whether he succeeds or fails, is pretty funny.
Charles will just keep screaming in French.
Dylan is going to look at Charles with a look of "Please shut up." Oh, hold on. I'm right here on the power page. Hold on. Let me find the aspects. It's at the top. Yeah, it's alphabetical.
Like, I'm all for it because there's a lot of rules in a lot of games, and sometimes it's hard to remember them all.
Okay, instances.
249 in the core book.
Oh, it was a wits and resolve difficulty 3 or more. So you
Okay.
had said the base difficulty is 3.
All right, so you passed.
Okay. So that
You
just
managed to. Hey, we used the right roll on accident.
Hooray!
sort of kinda. It was a resolve and awareness, but yeah.
Close enough.
It fit.
There's
It
a W in
narratively
there.
fit. It narratively fit what just happened,
Yeah.
which is great.
That's what you do. If you don't know the role in the world of darkness, you just make up what makes sense and you go with it.
Mhm.
You still pass. That's what's important.
Thank you, Miss Data.
But yeah, there was that explosion. Now I think somebody is far enough away to where they can try to come back out of their panic. Because I also don't want them to sit out too long.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
You can make another willpower roll for frenzy, or you can just spend a point of willpower to come out of it now that the source of the threat is gone.
Yeah, fuck, she got 1 willpower left. I'll just spend it to come out of it.
You just spend it?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. That's
That's not
fine.
my willpower.
That was your final willpower?
That was it.
Now it's impaired.
Yeah.
Which
Player
gives
like a
you
solar, right?
a 2 dice penalty
Ugh.
on all social and mental tests.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right?
But I believe you're still close enough to hear when this pipe bomb, for lack of a better term, goes off.
Does she have the sheriff's number?
I would assume so, yeah.
She's gonna ring the sheriff, say we think we found the perpetrator, we need help.
All right. You just text that out or call.
Definitely call. Because we don't know
Okay.
if she's- when or if they're gonna see that.
Location.
Rattles off the location of the building they're at.
Meanwhile, at the building, that bomb goes off. Thomas, you hear it. And then, Thomas, you're, well, hello there, pretty boy. As this man drops from the roof down onto the stairs outside by the loading dock.
Still wearing the mask?
Yes.
You know, I'm definitely a sucker for a compliment. But I prefer to see the face of those who compliment me.
Oh, you want to see what's under the mask, eh?
Doesn't everybody? I bet
Then
you'd like to see what's under my mask.
don't blink. Reaches up and pulls off the mask. And underneath, I can only describe as malformed and horrid. Multiple scarring, disfigurement, and it's not like a birth issue. This man was beaten and disfigured before being turned. And as he takes it off, he meets your eyes again. And I need a roll from you, my good sir.
Okay?
I need a composure plus intelligence.
Composure plus intelligence. Okay.
He's gonna. Under one. Oh boy. Okay. So that's not good for you.
How so?
You're going to take 4 points of superficial willpower damage.
Ow.
Okay.
as he hits you with dementation.
How do I mark that?
So that's basically 4 points of willpower spent.
Oh, that's more willpower than I have because I already
Okay.
spent one.
So once all of your boxes are filled with the slash,
Yeah.
we begin to put an X in it, which is aggravated willpower damage, which is much, much harder to get rid of. In a
Uh,
campaign, that would be really bad. In a one shot, we got 50 minutes. We'll be fine. But you are going to be under the same -2 penalty for mental and social rolls for the remainder.
okay. Yeah, my sheet is not like letting me like alter it right now.
Okay.
Uh,
So what? So oof. So you take all. How many should you have?
so you said I'm like I think I
How
have
many had you
4.
spent?
I'd spent 1. So
Okay,
like
so
if I took
you
4, I'm at -1.
so you would be at 1 aggravated damage and 3 superficial.
Yeah.
It's letting me change it on mine, so it's fine.
Okay.
So you can still spend 3 more, but that doesn't do good things.
That's totally fair.
Oof. And you just feel this presence like shards of glass enter your psyche and start ripping as you're just met with mental horrors that almost damn near paralyze you.
I grip my head in my face and I look up directly at him, and notably, I don't actually avert my gaze from his face. Like what he looks like doesn't seem to hurt me in any way due to the disfiguration. I'm not shocked or offended or there's no recoil. But when looking at him, I just call out and I say, "Why? Why do you feel the need to impress upon me when I was already finding you so beautiful?"
You belong to the tower, and every tower will fall.
Oh. No, I belong to me. And I belong to music. And to a soul that I long since forfeited when I became what I am.
Bleeding heart artists. You know nothing.
Isn't that the joy of it? Of course I know nothing. And it's in that nothing that I'm able to find what I can, to love what I can. That's the point of it. I may be dead, but it's the little humanity that exists.
You have to know that more is coming. And none of us are safe.
He puts his hand to his head and goes, I know more than the next when a concert's at its end. I know when a soloist must pass the music on to his fellow players. And I know when you are, even though we've just met, I know when you're lying to me.
Then let me be very clear. And he hits you with dementation again. Boop, 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 boop.
It's another roll.
Yep. Oh, which I forgot to make his rouse, so I will fix that. Because it's one per scene. Oh, well, that.
So
And that is a composure and intelligence at a -2 penalty.
okay, so in that case, I'm rolling 5, not 7, with my hunger still applied.
I guess we'll burn another one for him. Is it just that one?
It's just that.
All right. Well, that is the remainder of your willpower, which basically means that you're forced into torpor by attacking your psyche.
So I fall to my knees, and this entire time, there was just a single hair tie holding his hair in that straight ponytail down his back. And as his knees hit the ground, the hair tie snaps loose and his hair flows freely around his face. And he looks up. The light of the loading bay doors cascading down onto his face, and he goes, "At least I can pretend it's the sun." And then he hits the ground.
And the great thing about torpor, Thomas is still there, able to hear and sense everything around him. But he's locked inside of his own body while this goes on. He sees the boot heels step over him and walk inside. Lyric, I assume you were running back, right?
Yeah, why not? After she messaged
So-
or called the sheriff, rather.
You will come back to see Thomas laying rigid on the loading bay floor. And then we turn to the other two who just dealt with the explosion.
Ouch, you don't. Show. That means ouch, it's hot.
Dylan will look. Just put a finger up. Try to be a little more quieter. Don't want to attract too much attention, even though there was a big explosion. And at this point, Dylan's gonna, as Charles is talking, walk out the door and finish what you were saying.
There was just a bomb. I apologize. It scared me a little bit.
It's all right. You go. Everybody goes through it every once in a while. Their first explosion and all that. I just hope I don't lose an arm this time or my life.
I'm usually
Again.
not on this end of
Here
the
comes
explosion.
the sun, doo doo doo.
No.
How much time do we have left?
It is about 2 a.m. You guys have about 3 hours left
Okay.
before the sun is up.
Guess we check if everyone is okay.
Can the two of you give me a wits and awareness?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never actually been able to pull that off with Akuma before. I'm actually kind of tickled. Last time I tried it, people kept rolling higher than me. Wasn't fair.
Very rude.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. 3 enough?
3 is enough. 2 is enough. Kite wings.
Yeah.
Charles, I'm going to give you the option that if you would like to spend a willpower to reroll your failures, you can. Otherwise, we get a compulsion.
I'll give it a reroll, sure. Yep, looks like it's still
Oof.
Bill.
Oh, there it is. It's sitting right next to me. Oh, compulsions. Go ahead and roll me a single d10.
Okay. Three.
Oof. You are now under the hunger compulsion. You take a -2 penalty to any action that you perform that is anything except to feed.
Okay.
But Dylan, you hear it. The clicking of heels. Click, click. Calmly walking down the hall.
Well, Dylan doesn't have any stealth. So, guns ablaze and let's go.
All right.
He's gonna motion for Charles to follow him.
Charles is like scratching at himself a little. He's not with his full claws on him, but like lightly. He's like, okay, he's ready to go. He's hungry.
You move towards the sound. Lyric. You
Yes.
find the rigid Thomas torpid in the loading bay and a mask on the floor next to him.
So she's gonna look around, see if she can see Charles or Dylan anywhere.
They are nowhere in the bay. They must have moved further inside.
Is there an open door anywhere, or is this
Yeah.
all one big thing?
Straight across.
She's gonna purposefully step on the mask and crush it under her boot as she goes.
Take some force. But you finally get it. It cracks and crumbles. One half by the mouth kind of spinning to where now one side is smiling, one is frowning
Ugh,
with the eyes.
I hate that.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
Anyway, so yeah, she'll keep going.
You run into the hall. Can you give me a wits and awareness?
Absolutely. And what was I? Hunger 3, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3.
I think so. Everybody getting hungry.
That's
You
2.
you hear it. The click, click, click of boot steps getting slightly further and further away from you.
And that's from the guys, or I don't know who that's from. Is it? Is it one
Can't
set of
see.
boots or just 2?
Just one.
Damn it! I have no powers. I do have Daunt.
You have to be able to see them or they see you for that.
What if I stack it with Malpomedy? They try to be within earshot.
Fair.
We'll try it.
Let's see. All right. Go for it.
So let's Is that a rough from Melpomene? I want to say it is.
No.
Really? I just get it?
Yep.
Oh right, I just added to my what is it, intimidation?
Add presence rolls to any intimidation roll.
So is that charisma plus intimidation or manipulation plus intimidation?
Charisma.
Okay. Let's do 4, 5, 6.
I believe it is just a resolve and composure resistance.
Yes.
Somehow he has not gone up in hunger. I'm impressed.
That's 3. That's rude.
I didn't do it.
That's fucking rude.
That was rude.
That
was
was very
really
fucking
fucking
rude.
rude.
I've been
Uh-oh.
shot. But
Listen.
he is critical, so even though
The dice spot is just like, we're gonna play this man how he was meant to be played.
It's gonna be
It's
a TPK,
very-
I'm telling you.
or could also be in our favor.
Yeah,
He does
possible.
get a compulsion, but
That compulsion can hurt.
Oh no, the dangerous man is getting more dangerous.
Ooh.
with a 6. Is that the one I think it is?
Oh god.
It really is.
What is it?
What is
It's
it?
the harm compulsion.
Oh,
God
she's dead.
damn.
That could not have worked out any better.
We
This
were
dice
about
spot
to
loves
die.
me. So Dylan and Charles, as you guys head back the way you came to the hall, you finally get to a part where you can see a figure standing before you. Stands about 5'8", maybe 5'9", hood over his head, hiding the top half of his features. You can see the mangled jaw and mouth that's all twisted and scarred, and just grinning. I already got one. Let's have 2 more, huh? And he pulls a set of daggers from his belt.
Dylan, not knowing what family he is not going to respond and encourage Charles with a look to do the same.
Oh,
Knowing
come on,
Charles-
niños. You don't want to play.
Charles is just gonna grin, and then he's gonna charge in.
All right. This is going to be a strength plus brawl
Okay.
versus his. And I didn't give him crap for melee. What is he doing? He'll just dodge. He will dodge.
That is.
Oh, but
fair.
he takes a. You know what? We're not gonna take that. We're gonna.
Now, if I'm charging in, let's say I'm trying to claw at him and bite him. Do I still
You
get my
can
negative 2?
choose one.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to bite him.
Okay, that is a strength and brawl at a -2 penalty.
Okay. If I'm doing the feral weapons though, does that not negate the penalty for?
No, it
Okay.
does extra damage.
Okay. Cool. I will try it still. It's on Discord. Whoops, sorry, didn't do the blood, the hunger.
The hunger.
Yep.
Is that still the right amount of dice?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take the far 2 on the right as the danger dice, the hunger dice.
Yep.
Okay.
So he manages to just dodge out of the way and slice at your arm.
Okay.
And it is halved, but it's only 1. But weapons add to that. No. So that's a +2. So you take 3 superficial points of damage.
And with my fortitude, is it still the same?
Ah,
CC?
yes.
So I will
So
take
that is
1.
you. Let's see. With toughness active. Oh, why do I not remember this correctly?
It's reduced by half,
Yep.
but it can't go lower than 1.
Yep. So it's already at that.
At 1, yeah.
And then we add in the weapon rating. So it's still the 3.
Okay.
Oh, we subtract fortitude before having, but then even then it's halved. Yep. So,
Okay, so still 3?
yep.
Okay. That puts me at 4 damage.
Because my fortitude did not save me.
Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that.
When you get, 11 successes on a critical and you're already partially damaged. Yeah. All right. Dylan, you see Charles lunge in and miss. Oh, Thomas is taking a vampire nap in the loading bay.
So, because I really like the concept of this, Dylan
Mhm.
is going to analyze Akuma's fighting style.
Fatal
able-
flaw.
No.
No?
It's in the Gehenna War book. It's a wits plus whatever weapon the other person is using
Okay.
to analyze their fighting style to find an advantage in the fighting style, which gives you bonus dice on combat rolls.
So it's a wits plus the weapon?
So, like, for example, if you're brawling, it's a wits plus brawl. He's using daggers, which is melee, wits plus
Okay.
melee.
Okay. So not weapon. It's a wits plus attack skill.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry, my apologies. Well, that's
Well,
the
I
same
just
thing in my mind,
like
so.
you're saying it. We're just saying it a
Yeah.
different way so my brain understands it.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a wits plus melee.
Yep. Oh well, we're risking it.
Okay, yeah. He is not good with melee.
And Dylan starts to bleed because he has stigmata and he just hit Hunger
Yes.
4.
Yes. Yes. I love stigmata.
If anyone doesn't know, now they do.
Lyric.
So yeah, Dylan's palms and
Yep.
forehead and everything
Yes.
start to bleed.
So yeah, no, you find his flaw. He is not good at melee. He got lucky. But you come up upon this hooded figure just cut Charles, and Dylan is eyeing him in a certain way. You are coming up behind him. Shut up, Josh. We're trying to play Vampires Pretend.
I'm literally trying to tell him we're fucking live.
I don't give a shit.
Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
I'm not. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so what?
You just watched this man slash Charles, and Dylan is eyeing him in a particular way, and you're coming up behind him.
Oh.
I would say that you have the advantage.
Do I have a way to grab anything near me and hit him with it? No, that wouldn't.
I can say there's a fire extinguisher on the wall.
Oh, no, I have unseen passage. He wouldn't hear me. And silence of death.
I mean, he's also busy fighting with someone.
And yeah, we'll go try to grab the fire extinguisher. I was gonna try to Diablerize him, but I don't have enough willpower for that. Unseen passage it is.
Do it. I dare you.
You know what? Fuck it. Fine. Bet. Let's go.
All right.
I mean, Charles is already working on it too.
Well, she's probably
Just
gonna-
remember, it's illegal in the Camarilla.
Just remember, I have untouchable as one of my merits.
Mm, but that won't matter if it's not your meat suit.
True. He's gonna get a ravenous meat suit.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, this is awful. What have I done?
I've never tried to Diablo-ize someone before. This is gonna be awful.
That's what one-shots are for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's commit crimes.
Yeah, you gonna try to get him?
Yeah.
All right. So, I believe. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. You roll a strength and brawl to get a hold of him.
Okay.
Which he's going to be. Not going to have a chance to really stop you from doing that. All right.
That's not
You
gonna
grab
be
it,
enough.
and do you sink your teeth in?
Shit. It's happening.
Do you sink your teeth in?
Yeah.
All
I'm all
right.
for it.
I'm double checking. You need to roll strength and resolve against his.
Thank goodness. She's so screwed, y'all. Can I blood surge?
You know what? Sure.
Okay. That's 4.
Okay. You drink him. His body collapses, turns to ash. And behind your eyes, there's a sinister laugh that only you can hear. And then you realize you're not piloting anymore. And Akuma has a brand new meat suit. And the two of you watch this happen, unknowingly unsure of what's going on. But you watch Lyric drink this man dry, and his body shrivels up and turns to ash.
Charles is gonna put his arms behind his back and like kick the air because he was hungry.
Dylan is skeptical by what he just watched her do.
Okay.
He is.
Would you
a-
like to insight check?
Yes, because he is a bloodline of Hakata that were known Sabat.
Okay. Wits and insight, please.
Can I make an argument for intelligence? Because this would be something that he has seen and heard about a lot from certain things in his past, and he's looking
You know what?
more.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Need to mark off that willpower he spent though.
Two.
Oof. Yeah, that's just lyric. Lyric 1.
Okay. I still think he's gonna keep a certain level of skepticism, but
Yeah, I mean, like
Just-
everyone's heard the story about Tremere and the struggles. Like, okay, it's lyric right now, but we're good. We're done. The threat is over
for now. For now.
For now,
Yeah.
and part of it might be in there, but lyric has control.
He's gonna walk
You
over
all-
and just
Yeah, Patter. You all make your way out.
Charles is gonna look at her and go, "You need to get away from anybody who can see if you have done the drinky and hide. I would tell them that you are dead." And so is the other guy.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
Okay, if you're sure. Uh, are we like walking towards Thomas now?
Yes,
I'm gonna
the three
pick
of you
Thomas
would
up
walk.
and pat him on the back and be like, "You did a good job, buddy."
Just throw them up, and off into the night. The four of you go, and that brings a close to our one shot. I hope you have all had a great time tonight. It has been an honor running a little episode over here on Maistri and Anord. I know we have some things coming up. If James is around and wants to talk about what the channel has going on,
I would love to, and of course, I'm always around. I was just dead. Or
well,
in
hey, as a
Torpor
parent, I
was-
never know when a small is intruding, and you have to take care of that.
My small has intruded, but she's mostly asleep beside me, so that's okay. She's just very cute and off camera. So yeah, hi, I'm James, aka Mazrix, and there are plenty of fun things that come up on the channel. We have every other Wednesday there is Vampire the Masquerade, run and controlled by Mama Kalik. There is also Dragon Tears every other Thursday, also run by Mama Kalik. Sometimes on Fridays there's Wild Blue Yonder, its own TTRPG series. Unfamiliar to the other two, also run by Mama Kalik. Sometimes we have other games run by other people. Like sometimes Ryan steps in and hosts a game, which was awesome, like today. And then we have oh gosh. I just wait, what's his actual
Trials
name?
of Silver.
Well, Trials
Dragon
of Silver is
Tears.
me. Dragon Tears I mentioned. STG.
Sam.
Oh, Sam, yes, Sam runs the Kagradime Chronicles, usually once every other week, which is amazing, and also built in the world of Kagradime, which is a world that the Trials of Silver, which was founded and is run by me, also runs in. So tune in sort of weekly / bi-weekly for either Kagradime Chronicles or Trials of Silver, which does fluctuate, and you want to know what? You can play. Just join our Discord and come on in and be like, hey, I want to play this game and I'm available when the game is available and you get to play. It's literally that simple. And we do try to prioritize newer players. So it's even simpler than that.
I will get back to that.
It's tough. It's a tough thing to do. But the world is consistent and the lore is consistent and the people are lovely, and that's the best part about this community. Really, is that the people that are in it are just amazing. So don't think I'm missing anything else other than check out Shadow Tabletop Gaming, check out Magical Mists, check out Dark Domain, all of our partner channels. They're phenomenal. We're just, you know what, it's hard to find genuine people, and yet somehow we have lucked out to find so many. So stay tuned. We do fun things. Does anybody want to say where to find them specifically, or should we just sort of say goodbye?
I mean, come over to the Dark Domain Wednesday. We have a little World of Darkness homebrew thing that we're running. I still have a bunch of seats open for it. So if you like survival, adventure, and maybe dinosaurs, come check that out. Come grab a seat. There's still time. And also Saturday, we will be doing our monthly Westmarch style supernatural game. That's right.
Hey,
That supernatural from the CW. There's a
There it is.
TTRPG for it, and we play it every month. So if you want to do that, come over to the Dark Domain, hang out, sign up for one. We do it monthly, and you get to see more of these lovely people. They're amazing. They keep coming back for my nonsense. So yeah,
You can find me here and there and everywhere for the most part, for sure. I'm mainly right here with Mazarix and Mama C, and over on the Dark Domain with Ryan. If you enjoy my antics as whatever this was tonight, definitely check me out over there. I do a lot of the vampire stuff over there as well, for sure. So yeah.
I guess I can say last time I was on one of these, I was on Ryan's channel and I recommended James's channel. So now that I am on James's channel, I'm going to recommend Ryan's channel. I am Kite Wings. Sometimes I show up. Most of the time, though, it's these lovely people you'll be seeing.
hey, and every time it's lovely to have you.
Thank you.
it has been a blast both times.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I
been a
still
blast
talk about
to
your
be
last
here.
Nosferatu. I genuinely do, like to random people.
And of course, we have Bonnie, who's an amazing artist and supportive. And maybe one day we'll step into the shoes of a storyteller once we get her over some anxiety.
Some, a lot, but no, yeah, I'm mainly over on the Dark Domain channel on my bullshit, making digital art, writing, maybe someday becoming a storyteller. So yeah, if you want to see me and more of my bullshit, come hang out over there. And
Hell yeah!
this server and this channel, of course, is lovely as well. Great group.
Thank you, thank you. All right, that's it. That's all. Good night. Goodbye. Not
You are
just-
loved. You are appreciated. You are valued. You deserve to take up space. And happy damn Pride Month. Be out, be loud, be queer, be happy, and don't let anybody tell you how you should be living your life, as long as it doesn't hurt somebody else. Take
Hell
care
yeah.
of each other and take care of yourselves. Laters.
Bye.